This is not the typical Superflat Minecraft world. My husband Jared, myself, my brother, and our friends will be attempting to not only survive, but thrive here. What awaits us in this strange new world?
Do this? I'm not seeing any cave.
Right, they just did.
They just did. Run.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! We start our Superflat adventure in this very unassuming black box.
When we have mic issues.
That's right.
Oh.
It's already nighttime.
Oh.
Whoa.
We realize a little late that my brother Bryson is AFK, so no worries. Take two.
Yeah, okay.
Let's come back in.
Let's go
There
back
won't,
in.
there won't
Yep,
be any difference.
yep.
It'll look exactly the same.
Perfect,
Who's
perfect.
watching?
Good plan. Oh yeah, get your own tunnel here. We'll help.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no
That's
problem.
helpful.
Yeah.
It only
Yeah.
Oh, disrespect.
Misclick.
The disrespect.
Hey, it's
Oh,
daytime. It's daytime.
It's daytime.
Whoa.
Bryson,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
saved us so much. You
Hey.
do not understand how much you saved us.
The
Do you know it's
color.
obvious that it's maybe flat out here? We're starting to realize that this is not your typical Superflat. There's a spruce village nearby, and we strike out to investigate. We're about ready to raid a spruce village over here while you guys fight
Oh my
for your
gosh,
lives.
there's a village.
You probably can spot it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess that that you can see for miles. We start to gear up and find much needed food. We aren't seeing any villagers though. Then we realize why. Oh, look at all the villagers are all stuck right here.
I guess immediately started to sing.
Apparently, there was a trough party going on. This world really is full of surprises. While I'm crafting up some tools, G1 makes a very interesting discovery.
Do you guys see the portal? You guys have to be very careful. But there's more to this world than we think.
Oh, right.
There's more to this world.
It goes all the way through?
It
And-
goes down.
What?
Oh, so the ruined portal opened.
I feel like maybe putting a home base up here somewhere because
Yes.
that looks
Okay,
like a
so-
loss of so much. We can't wait to get down there and explore, but logic says setting home and unloading our supplies we've gotten so far is smart to do first. So far, I'm very happy. Oh, and water! Who's the genius who thought of the water? It's really hard to explain how nerve-wracking this descent into the void is. As I descend into madness, the guys are already finding things. A trial chamber is discovered, and we can't help ourselves.
There's a trial
Let's just go.
chamber.
You know what? There is. Let's do it. Let's just do it right now.
But we're all
Yeah,
like,
let's go
I'm
for it.
going to go
just-
for the trial chamber.
we are completely undergeared and oblivious of the dangers because I don't think any of us have actually done one of these before, but we plunge on with gusto.
Oh,
Yeah.
look what's right there, boys. Look at this.
You know what, though?
Fantastic.
That is really good.
Spider spot. Oh gosh,
But
that's
don't go
a
over
terrible
there.
idea.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Here,
if
here,
I
here.
get hit with an arrow,
Someone
I
We
protect
can
me.
debate the bait.
I don't know how, dude. I don't have any projectiles.
We
Where
got
are you guys?
zombies.
How can I
zombies
get
coming
this? I
in,
don't have any
boys.
blocks.
Bryson, breathe into their faces.
My husband and I are huge builders at heart, so to see this much copper in one given location blows my little noggin. There's so much copper in here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Holy
Yes.
cow!
This is where we're going to get it.
gosh.
And the tough blocks.
When it's waxed.
Whoa.
It's waxed copper.
No, really? All our marveling is cut short as the trial chamber begins.
We're dead. I don't know what happened. I went down a
You
tunnel.
started
and
the trial
they-
chamber. You started it.
Ooh,
It's so
listen,
scary.
that's not good. That's
What?
not great. That's not a great
What
thing.
did I do?
I got it. I've got it. I've
happened?
got it. I've got it. Don't
oh,
worry.
What does
Three?
that
I've done
mean?
this before. Never
I'm on
mind.
4
I'm not a
hearts.
Minecraft
Oh, that's
professional.
scary.
Never mind.
Oh gosh,
I'm
gotta
leaving.
take it out.
With our tail firmly between our legs, we decide, yeah, well, you know, that's maybe for later, future us.
Should we take
Somewhere.
another one on?
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I will be back.
Okay, what
I'm leaving.
is going on?
This
There
so
is a
scary.
lot
You know
of
what?
monsters over there. I have a lot of stuff on me. I can't lose. I have
Oh my
11
gosh.
emeralds.
I was kind of doubting that we'd ever make it back to the surface, so when we finally did and smelled that fresh air, it was glorious. It was truly victorious, putting in all of the loot that we had managed to pull out of there in our chests, safe and sound, and then we got down to business, doing some early game chores.
They're almost in, and then they're like, nope.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
With the beginnings of a starter base done, we decide to strike out and see what else this interesting new world has to offer. Do you think we could do boats? Is this an ocean?
It's
You-
an
you see it now?
ocean.
Oh, there's something over
We're ready.
Where's G-Wing?
Whoa, those can spawn?
These
Oh
things.
my goodness!
What is
That
Look,
is
It's an ocean
Crazy.
monument.
And there's a shipwreck here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
On stilts or whatever they're called.
That is hilarious.
Pirate ship looks like it's actually functioning.
It does.
over here.
It
There's
doesn't
another
look so
ocean
good
looks
at
like
all. With diamonds on the mind, the guys decide to look for a buried treasure map. Here's your buried treasure over here.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Does it
Are we
lead
ready to
anywhere?
board
I
ship?
do see an X.
With a heading found and then the spot located, we start our dig for riches.
Oh, we are looking for the treasure.
Does the buried treasure exist in this map? That is the question.
We dig and dig and dig a little more until I just get bored and I decide to go off and loot a sunken ship.
Broom things.
Found it.
Do you remember?
Good job, Jared. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Diamonds.
Oh, he got
Iron.
diamonds.
Oh,
Gold.
loads of emeralds.
I score a little coal and then we push off again to try and find more biomes. This is stone. This is gonna be so nice. Stone. Yes.
Stone.
We get so excited when we find a snow biome that we forget there are some perils to this biome.
There are ice spikes.
Wow, this thing is. Whoa!
Oh no! Oh no!
This is, I found the powdered snow.
Did you get it?
I fancy a little.
Take my
boots.
hypixel parkour skills
Oh, nicely
and
done.
bounce on the
Pine.
sand the whole way.
Nicely
Who
done.
says hypixel isn't useful?
Goats.
Wait, goats!
Hi, goaties.
Oh, we're gonna have to come back here.
With a successful resource gathering trip under our belts, we decide to light this portal up and see what the Nether looks like.
Come in. Welcome to my humble abode. Boat made of obsidian. All right. If I light anyone on fire, I am so sorry. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
What is plunging in went as well as expected, but good news, we're right next to another fortress.
If nobody has the flint and steel, then we're stuck.
I've got the flint and steel.
Thankfully, the guys get our portal back up and running, and a little safer. I decide to haul out, take a breather, and care for the cows before diving back in.
Oh, is there quartz?
Let me just-
That might be hard to get.
Let me just
Yeah, we'll
see. teleport
We
back.
can
I
trade
just- it
for
just
quartz,
has-
can't we?
Because I
Yeah,
forgot
you
to set my
can.
spawn.
We decide to loot the Nether fortress, which means a lot of digging. Bryson joined me for the climb, followed by some unwanted guests.
Why do I need guarded from the piglins? What did you do?
Oh, you don't understand. I threatened their mother. Look at this. Do you see him? He's trying to climb up
Sure,
and
they're out
disrupt
here,
your
but-
axing
Wow,
picking.
that is that. I see it.
I
Jared,
don't know where you
that's
guys
too
went,
bad.
but racy to the top.
Hearing Pine's challenge, I can't help myself.
Wait, Bree.
You guys are quite a bit higher than me.
TP up to me when I get up. TP up to me.
What about me?
TP up to me when I get up.
Just left me.
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I can't
Okay,
even
all right.
believe
All right. TP
this
to me.
happened.
TP to me.
Oh,
TP
no.
to me. TP
No,
to me.
it's fine.
Two
It's fine.
saddles. You definitely want a TP to me.
Ooh.
We find some nether wart, which I grab. I'm not really sure how we'll use these, but might as well have them around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gosh, we're getting really great resources, you guys. I'm so
This
pleased.
is fantastic. So much. We are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden chest plate. No.
We do some more smash and grab, but eventually we start looking for the exit. It's a long way down.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's push Pine off and then TP to him.
Ooh. Great.
Wait, what?
Fine. Fine. Stand
Did
over
you hear
here.
that? No. You can't.
Oh,
hear
sorry.
that.
I didn't want you to hear that. You didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that at
I'm
all.
jumping for it. Oh, is someone already down already?
I'm down.
Thankfully, Jared comes to our rescue. Feels good to be back on the ground. We leave the nether assuming we're done, but Bryson has other ideas. He's found a bastion.
I'm raiding a bastion. Anyone want to join me?
Yeah, should we do it together? That sounds like fun.
I think we should. I think it's a fantastic idea.
We grab some gold armor and buckle up for the ride.
Whoa,
I
these
can't
things look
actually
intimidating
remember.
when they're not buried in the
know.
wall.
They look huge and
All right.
scary.
I'm going up it.
Okay.
I'm going up it, boys.
Okay.
Going in.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you don't open anything near them, they won't attack you or mine any of the. Yeah, mine anything.
Gold.
Yeah.
I think we don't mine any gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
We didn't realize how true that statement would be. Scary, perhaps, and maybe a little deadly.
If you can
But we
get
don't
it.
want to open it, otherwise we alert them, right?
As long as if they see you do it. What? All right.
They just did?
They just did.
Uh,
They just did. Run.
Okay, I'm going. Goodbye.
Okay.
Uh-oh, boys.
Run. Block out the staircase. Block out the staircase.
I don't have blocks. I don't have blocks.
Fine. Or
Oh my
don't
gosh.
either.
Oh my gosh. How am I alive right now?
Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Thankfully, I was able to quickly retrieve my stuff, but it was kind of out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Oh, Bree, there's some behind you. You need to put on gold. I would attack, but I'm not doing good on health.
Why is it chasing me? I put on gold. Took him a second to
I'm
know.
totally
Oh my
fine. These guys are just big. Well,
I decide to leave the heroics to the men and run off to loot a nearby nether fortress. You know, I had no idea how much horse loot these things have. It's hilarious.
I have so many saddles.
When I finally make it back home, Jared shows me how lucrative that Bastion was.
Great, come here.
and
Coming.
I'm gonna sort of do this. Sort of, you know.
Because I have enough saddles to seat an army, I asked the rest of the crew if they need a saddle.
World's deepest
G1, do
question.
you want a saddle?
What? I'll take one.
G1 takes me up on the offer, and now we all have one.
There you go.
Ooh, thank
Sorry.
you.
Our minds turn to horses. Since we already have the saddles, we want leads too. We have plenty of slime at this point, but we do need the string.
You need a sword to break those cobwebs. Hang on.
I have a sword.
Oh,
And
yes.
I
I need however many cobwebs we need to get a lead.
Fix this.
Okay.
I came down all prepared to fight the spiders with an axe and everything,
All right.
and
you,
then
you
realized
focus
there's
on
string
them.
right here.
You focus on them, and I'll get us some string.
I'm not seeing any cave
Right behind
spiders
you!
spawning.
Oh. I didn't think you saw that, and I was like, no.
Got it.
Good. My sword broke, so that's gonna have to be it. I did get almost a stack, so.
All right.
With leads in hand, we strike out to find our perfect horse companion, preferably a fast one.
Maybe
Should
2
I
blocks.
try to find one until I get a faster one?
I think I might.
Okay, there's more over here.
I have never focused on horses, let alone use them, and I must say, not only is it fun to find and tame the quick ones, they are definitely an early game Superflat speed hack. We test the different horses' abilities out with various races.
Curious to race our 2 horses.
Oh, sure. Let me get.
See which one's faster.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. Let's start. Line yourself up here. And then you see the water up
Like
in
this?
front of
Oh,
us?
sorry, Bree.
Okay.
We'll go there.
The water.
3, 2, 1, go. I think Bree's got it.
Oh. Bree's got the fastest one.
Do
She
I?
does. And Bryson and then me.
Nice.
The gray one is cool, but I think I found a faster brown one.
I'm into
how
this
high
for
does this
speed.
guy jump?
Ooh, careful.
Ow.
Oh, he is a huge
Lost half my
jumper.
help.
Oh my goodness. He's
Oh, okay. To the water.
Did I just accidentally find the perfect horse? Well, let's
ready,
find out.
set, go.
Breeze is pretty fast. Oh,
Yeah.
Snow
Yeah, I
White.
think
The
Breeze
gray?
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah, it is.
I'm almost keeping up. Can I jump the?
Yeah.
You have a
River?
huge jumper.
Not quite.
You got a good balanced one,
Oh.
Pine.
Yeah, this one can run,
Nice.
but
Alright,
its
alright, Snow White.
jump is bad. It's got a bad jump.
I have a little bit more time to kill while everyone is finding their horses, so I decide to try out a few more.
Would have been fun.
Ooh, I think I found an
actually.
extremely fast one.
That would have been fun.
Wow,
And
this
take
one
part.
seems so fast.
Yeah, this one that I'm on seems really fast too.
Yeah, that looks fast. Okay, I'm
3,
ready.
2, 1, go.
Look how fast it is. That's crazy. It's so
Yeah.
much faster.
Oh
That's
wow,
not
yeah,
faster.
she's like getting miles ahead.
Oh,
I'm pretty much
Have a
tied
fast
to Jared
horse.
here.
yeah, baby.
I think that's the
That
one.
one's gotta
I
be
think
the
that's.
fastest
think
one.
that's yours.
Is
Is this the one? All right, I'm putting my armor on it. I gotta think of a name for my horsey now.
With our horses tamed and rearing for a race, we decide to look for G1. We find him making a nice little starter house.
Hey, you want to race?
We
No,
cannot
I'm
hear
just
you.
admiring how fast your horse was. You just kind of appeared around a corner.
You want to race?
We twist his arm and get our horses lined up.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ready, close.
Did you guys want this great horse over
You
here?
got a
that
pretty
was
fast
spotted
one?
in this
Do you
pen?
want? Looks like you got a
Not
fast
the.
one.
Yeah, you can
it's
take
not
that
I
one.
think I beat Pine.
This world still has so much to see and explore. My hubby Jared and I have big ideas for our starter house and base.
All right, Jared. Do you know what every starter world needs? A starter base, Jared.
Oh, okay. Right.
A starter base. Yes, Jared. So we have special ideas for one. Shall we go strike out and try to find the perfect place?
I like it. Let's do
And
it.
while we're traveling over there, let's talk a little bit about what we want to make.
Yeah.
So we watch a channel called Boylai Hobby Time, and he has this really cool thing called the Wild Imaginary West.
That's right.
And so we want to build our entire build, our whole base, our starter base, everything themed in his universe, the Wild Imaginary West. And that is like the Wild West meets monsters meets
like ham radio level tech kind
Yeah.
of thing, and like mechs and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm
mechs.
excited.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little starter base though before we bite into maybe like a town or something that's full-fledged.
I thought it'd be kind of cool to maybe start here, something like that.
Like put a building here.
Yeah, put a building or like, oh no, some sort of something.
Okay.
Here. This would be like the first building, and then
Okay.
maybe there could be another one.
Like right like this or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Like an encampment.
Yeah, just encampment, and then maybe a couple other builds around here. But I was thinking this area seemed pretty good. I know it doesn't look like much, being just flat.
I know, but we'll create fun. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Well, this means that we need to get ourselves some materials to work with.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, all right. Well, let's do some material gathering and consider what we should build here in the meantime, shall we?
I like it.
Let's
do it.
go. So we haven't gone to the end yet.
No.
That'll be for a future thing, which means we don't have shulker boxes, which makes bigger builds. This isn't going to be a very big build, but it is going to be a bigger build. So
Yeah, it is.
we've got excuse me, not to be insulting, donkeys here that we are going to be using. Yeah, where's all my saddles? I have
like
bunch of
3
them.
on me.
Oh, here's a few saddles. Okay. Cool. So let's get on top of this guy, put a saddle on him, and we probably, what do we do? Hit him with a chest or not hit him, preferably?
Yeah, not hit him,
Place a chest upon him. All right, I don't know what we're gonna go get, but we're gonna go get a plethora. Yes, I use that just cringy word, plethora of materials, and on our little donkeys. How silver away. All right, material time.
Material time.
Okay, we did it, didn't
did
we?
it.
We grabbed a bunch of materials, we've thought through what we want to actually put here, and now it is time to get this little puppy in the air. So these are the materials that we'll be using.
Yeah,
This iron was painstaking to get up. We're definitely going to need an iron farm like yesterday.
like yesterday for sure.
But we'll have enough to do what we want to do here.
Yeah, we might have to make some substitutions just because we can get plenty of tough blocks, for example, from below, but they're all like tough bricks.
So we wanted to play with what we couldn't get.
Yeah.
This is just super flat for you. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
But Jared has also used his little donkey thing to get stuff over here, which is awesome. So he's got all of our stuff ready to go.
And somewhat organized.
And
for
somewhat
once.
organized too. Oh my gosh, he's really gone to town here. So now it's time to get this beauty. You'll see these square is in the air because we're going to be using a schematic that we made.
That we made, yeah.
Yeah. So we enjoy building together. It's a lot of fun. Let's get this little puppy in the air, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We are so happy with the way that this turned out, aside from one thing.
Except for one thing.
Yeah, and we got to get that fixed. But before we do, we thought we'd show you a little bit about what's going on here. A little closer look. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, the time lapse was fun, but you know, this might be a little bit more intimate look at what's going on here.
So I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of a tent before.
Yes, I know, that's so exciting. The inside of a tent. And then let's see here. We've got ourselves our storage area, which we have been filling up. Believe me, it's as I open up the three
empty barrels.
empty barrels, but it's cool.
It is cool.
And then up here, we weren't really sure what to do up here. It's kind of hard to access, so we put a little more storage in, which we haven't used, and kind of made this the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
So kind of thinking,
Yeah, like, I guess like that down there would be the like mess wagon or something like that. And this would be the dormitory, and then the scout over there.
The scout, and then that would keep them safe from all the monsters
And
looking
all the
about.
monsters.
All the monsters looking about.
That's right.
And then of course there's a little fire pit. But like I said, we have an issue. We need some more tough variants because we are unhappy with this.
Yeah, because the bricks.
We don't like
they're
the bricks.
cool, but
Yeah.
we were watching an Etho video and he was in a trial chamber and he had the variant of tough that we wanted. It was like they had in the trial chamber, so it was like.
So we're like, all right, so we're gonna gather the SMP members, our buddies.
That's right.
And we're gonna go see if they wouldn't mind helping us get our tough and also get a trial chamber while we're at it. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
While we wait for the perfect day to meet up with our friends for the trial chamber, I get poking around the flat world and I find something really interesting. I have made a very interesting discovery. You might be wondering what that is. Well, I just went and got my rear end absolutely clobbered. Somehow my whole outfit remained. Don't ask me how that happened, but I was going down a nearby mine shaft and I found something very interesting. So let me regather myself and then I'm going to show you because it's super awesome. I just need this. This is what I need. Mine swan dived into the void with me. Okay. When we put this world in here, we didn't really know what all was in it. We just thought it would be fun to have, you know, do the multiple biomes. So we didn't like look too deeply. We wanted things to be like first reactions. So the things that we're finding underneath the bedrock have been very exciting finds. So I have found one that I think actually might be the most exciting one though. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Okay. This is so scary to do this. Oh my gosh. Hello? Can I Minecraft? Hello? Me and my hodgepodge stuff in my inventory. We're gonna head downstairs and then I'm gonna show you something that is absolutely glorious. That's what I want. I'm gonna do this one over here so that I don't die. See that? Do you see what I'm looking at? Do you see what I'm looking at? Oh no. That thing can just pop me right into the void. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Just like this. We're gonna build one of these bridges and hope for the best. I don't know how much dirt I have with me. Look at him, he's eyeballing me. Look at him, look at him. He doesn't have an enchanted bow. I mean, it could be worse, right? Oh, then. Oh, he just fell. Oh, perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay. Yes, it's mine. It's mine, all mine. Look at that. Look at that. This glorious, glorious thing indeed. I'm about to do the thing. I'm about to do the thing. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, man. This is the best discovery ever. It's the best discovery ever. Oh, man. Renewable diamonds? I mean, that's technically what this is. These don't appear to be super common from my quick 10-second glance. 4 diamonds to my name, baby. 4 diamonds to my name. Woot, 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 woot.
Get him off, get him off, get him off, get him off, get him off. Get him off, get him off. Ah, ah, ah.
And we're gonna do this. Bam. You can blow up, that's fine. Bam. Blow up. Or die. That also works. Look at me and my strats. Bye. Light all this up here. And then we're gonna go get our prize. It's so exciting. That looks like a problem and a half waiting to happen. But maybe if I just get into here, all my worries will disappear. Yes. Okay. Okay. Probably should be waiting until I have fortune, but no, I'm digging now. I'm having my dessert now. Get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out with all of your flanges. Okay. Yes. Oh, Kaze.
So, since Bree has discovered diamonds down below, she asked me to get us kitted out for the trial chamber later. You know what, before I go underneath, I might see what we have in terms of villagers. G1 was supposed to have left some villagers over here, so I'm going to go over there and see exactly what he left for us here. There's one. Okay, there's two here. Okay, so what I need to get going is I need a fletching table and I need a lectern because I think I want to get Fortune 3 up and running. I think that's what we want. Should I just go for the toolsmith route? I am really not sure. Well, I have something for you.
Yes. Oh, and so much food. The bane of arthropods. All right.
It was just what the villagers
What the villagers had? I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain. Wow, Jared.
I'll have to show you the villagers. It kind of ended up being a little bit more exciting than I thought.
I want to see, but first I got to just... Oh, Fortune 2 pickaxe. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you went all in.
I did.
Look at all these fancy things I got.
That should keep us, I think.
I think so. All right, and I got to fill this up with water, and then I got to see this villager situation you're talking about here.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit wild.
Okay, grab your horse.
My horsey. I forgot my horsey.
I think he's attached to... Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay, off we go this way. Yeah, it ended up being a bit much.
What is going on here?
Yeah, so like I said, there's only 6 beds. I don't know how they managed it, but they managed to reduce, I think there's like 8 in there, 9, something like that.
Y'all are like rabbits in here. Wow, that's impressive. What do you got on you? Oh, yeah, baby.
And we'll be able to piece together really good stuff here.
Yeah, we absolutely are. All right, Jared, are you ready to get in and get our... Tough that we're missing?
Yeah.
We have one more thing we're missing. We got to get it.
Yeah, we got to get it.
I don't know where the rest of the crew is, but we're going to go find them and they're going to help us.
Yep,
they don't realize that they're helping us. They just think they're going to go through a trial chamber.
And have fun doing that.
And have fun. I mean, which we are going to do too, but this is our side quest, which is almost more important than anything else to us right now.
That's right.
But of course, what's most important is friendship, right?
And finally, after getting geared up, it was time to meet up with our friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, welcome.
Before we leave for the trial chamber, we show our base to our friends to see if they can guess what we've built.
Bryson, did you
Definitely.
Did you want to see?
Yes.
Did you want to
yes,
see?
I'm coming. Yes.
This way.
Oh my god.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna get my inventory ready.
Okay.
These guys are tryhards, man. These guys are tryhards.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
It's a camp.
This is awesome.
Thank you. Do you know what they are? Like if you just had to look at them?
Okay, let me go into free count. Let me just look at from just a distance.
Okay, I'm just curious if they're...
Just a second.
I'm waiting for like the most bizarre answer.
Okay, give me one more second. I'm just examining.
It's a pizza. Like
This
that?
is very clearly
A pizza.
a magical school bus. Final answer.
Oh.
No, it's not a magical school bus. Give me 1 second. This definitely looks like a snowball of some kind down here, but let me get an idea.
Snowball.
I am going to guess
You mean the sheep?
I take it that's not
they
it.
are.
Oh yeah, what you're on
beetles.
kind of looks like a walking beetles.
Walking beetles. They look like and you look like you've hollowed them out to make them your home.
I don't know whether to feel offended or impressed.
Is it not a beetle?
It's okay.
Think-
It's a Wild
think more
West.
Western, Brian.
Yeah, I think Wild West. See, we're Wild West. We're themed Wild Western, and also think like
I
technology.
think-
Take a look at you. Where are you? Where are you?
It's a
Let me take look
robot
at you.
tent that's walking. Is that anywhere close?
Yes.
That is very close.
Yay!
Okay. I'm seeing it.
Are you
now.
seeing it now? It's kind of bizarre, I guess, to see in Minecraft. So I don't blame you.
After showcasing our awesome base, it was time to break some bedrock and face the trial chamber.
Yes. Beautiful.
I guess I just blazed a trail.
can't
Okay,
see
there it
anything.
is. There.
Here is where things get really dangerous because.
Oh.
Yeah, everywhere that looks dark
Ooh.
is literally void.
We should have brought buttons so we can light up the trial
we're gonna go
chamber
over
as
here.
we go.
I have
Wait, why'd
Free.
you jump down? Wait, there's like 6 zombies on you. And a spider.
Free.
glow squid.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was gonna go and light up things real quick. Thank you for having my back. Appreciate that. Good teamwork.
approaching our doom and being very deliberate about it. Ah, excuse me.
I love
Being
how
very
the
deliberate about
Death
approaching
said
our
that.
doom.
Is this a
Yes.
bad idea to just dig in?
You
I'm
don't?
breaking in. I'm doing it.
No, I do. So
I'm going down. I'm going down.
Like,
Bree,
what
look up.
is the trial chamber?
When you're in the hallway, look up and you'll see. Look up right now.
Up, me. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Yes, this is exactly what we needed.
Okay.
Well, I guess since Bria and I got what we came for, it's time to leave. Just kidding. We found many cool and interesting things in the chambers. The normal chambers were a little too easy, so we activated the Trials hard mode using the ominous bottles.
Are we ready for this, boys?
I think so.
Yeah.
Am I
let's go.
drinking it?
Nope, but we'll find out.
Okay, I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it. But okay, I drank.
There it is.
Oh,
That's when we found the most interesting loot. From tridents to the rarest item in the whole trial, the mace.
for you. I got a trial.
Oh,
I got the mace. Oh, heavy
Nice.
core.
Got it.
Oh
Wait.
my gosh.
Did I get it?
wow.
Yeah,
Dude.
here,
Yeah.
combine it with that, and you'll
Find it with that. Okay.
with the, and you'll be able to do a 2x2.
We're just up here. Pine.
Nice,
Oh
there it
my
is.
God.
After that, we decided to take our loot and get out from the void of the world.
yay! We did it! Trial
Good
chamber
job,
success.
everybody. Woo.
And we even pulled a mace out first try.
I know, we pulled a mace out.
That's
Oh.
impressive. And 2 tridents. That's actually pretty rare too.
Yeah, we did so good.
We only died 1,000,000 times in the process.
Yay! We've returned conquering heroes.
We did. We only died a few times, but that's
We only-
okay.
Yeah. It's all fine. Pfft, no big deal. We are now ready to replace this horrendous looking thing with these beautimous, more mechanically looking things.
That's right.
And I don't think we were super clear. I think you probably got it and everyone else got it. But these are mech wagons.
Yeah. Mech wagons.
Mech
That's right.
wagons. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd toss that out there. I mean, if you haven't caught that by this point, I'm probably insulting your intelligence. Let's be honest here, but just in case.
I should hope our thumbnail is clear enough, right?
I hope so. Oh, I forgot the thumbnail. Okay, hey, Jared.
Yes.
It's been a while. I don't know what goes where.
The main thing that we're replacing
It's just this
is
stuff, right?
all of the legs.
Yeah, we have to fix this because that's the thing that made them not know what this was. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't the fact that it was a completely new universe. That,
No.
No, never. No. And it certainly wasn't our building. Our building is gorgeous.
Our building is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Look at it.
It's gorgeous. It's the most beautiful thing I think I have ever personally seen.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, listen, it's these. Once we fix these, everyone's gonna know.
That's right.
Like, we could go find your mother, Jared, and she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's a wagon mech."
That's
My
right.
favorite thing ever. I watch Boy Hobby Time. I know what I'm talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, that'll do us. Don't
Yeah.
they look so different, Jared?
They look so different.
Can you even believe the difference on that? Whoa.
Whoa.
That was so totally worth going into a trial chamber for.
I think it makes a big difference. Just having the legs look like they have joints and stuff instead of just the blank stone texture.
Yeah, it definitely.
I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Like, you'll have to see, watching here, you'll have to see, like, hey, Bree and Jared, you're out of your brain. Or, hey, yeah, that's a load of difference. We have a pretty fun build in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do an iron farm.
We do.
And you found a really neat build of Boy Lies.
Mm-hmm.
That's really stinking awesome.
Yeah, it's like a mining rig looking thing. So
Which you can check out the video of. We'll leave it in the description. But wait, you want to finish this one first, and
Yes.
then you maybe go over and check out his, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of have a problem with our mining rig that we want to build. We need
a lot
materials,
of materials.
tons of materials.
Yeah, and the donkeys were fun last time, but
Yeah. We need to get that sorted.
Yeah.
We need some shulker boxes. And this is the Shenanigang SMP, which means that we don't do anything normal.
no.
No. So we're going to get together with our buddies, and we're going to go defeat the Ender Dragon in the most difficult way possible.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's do it. Welcome, Shenanigang. You must go get the Elytra rings first, then fight the dragon. Good luck. That seems so hard. Who wrote this? We acknowledge that we are doomed, and this makes us ready. Oh my goodness. Everybody crouch. Everybody crouch. Everybody crouch.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh my gosh.
Which way?
What? This
Oh,
is
I do
the
not like
last.
this.
This never once occurred to me. We'd
I
be
shouldn't have come up
under
this
the
way.
end
We
island.
shouldn't be coming up this way. We should be going up the other way.
We shouldn't be going up at all.
We're going out, remember?
Yeah, we should be going over there. You
Oh.
can see everything, and it's all flat, like
Yeah.
a pancake.
Does anyone bring some lava?
I do. I have one lava.
We could make a cobblestone generator.
That would be hilarious if we had to make a cobblestone generator because we didn't bring enough blocks to get us to where we wanted to go.
With
That would
5
be
of us
the
as well?
funniest
Like, it's
thing
not like
ever.
It's like, like, it's not like it's one of us. Like all 5
That
of us
would be
combined
funny.
didn't bring enough.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Hey, Jared, the first of it is showing up. The first of it's showing up.
Yay.
A land hoe. Is that applicable? Land hoe.
My pinky is starting to hurt. We about done with this?
Oh yes, the one not
Are we
laying the
there yet?
bricks, whining about it.
After a long journey, we made it to land and started exploring the end island and cities.
Hello.
Hi, here. Let me give you some of this.
So who
Ooh,
doesn't
thank
have
you.
wings?
Thank you. This is great.
Once we got everyone their wings, it was time to face down the Ender Dragon, which went perfectly, by the way.
Extra iron, yes. Oh, you have one? Okay.
I don't know why he...
Fine, can I have
You
my
okay?
interest?
Hey,
Bree was blown up by Bree?
Oh,
What happened?
I didn't think I've ever done anything so
you didn't pop
noob
a thing,
in
did
my
you?
life.
did
I
you
don't.
try to punch it?
That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Oh, it's
I
so
do have
Get him,
Okay,
guys. Get
Dragon.
him. Get
oh, men
him.
are mad at the dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
Hit.
Nicely done. All right, we were successful. Look at us go.
That's right.
Yes, look at that beautiful, beautiful shulker box. I'm still learning my keys, and it's going crazy. Anyway, fantastic. We got our elytra on. Not that you would know, but look at that. Whee! I guess the next step here, Jared, is maybe to figure out where in the heck we're gonna put this thing.
Yeah. Do we want it over on this side, or...?
I don't think we want it on that side because all of our friends are over there.
Okay.
So I would like them to see what we're doing over here,
Okay.
or at least fill it out over here. Plus, I think we want that area over there more for the main town. This is kind of the outskirts of town that we're building right now.
Okay, sure.
And I don't know where exactly, but I'm thinking like maybe right in here or something. Like
Okay.
something like the big machine right in here that goes up. And it's not really a whole lot that we want to. I don't know. What do you think, Jared? Do you think it should be moved a little, or like right in there, maybe a little closer this
yeah,
way?
maybe a little bit more over this way.
Okay, but just around this area.
Yeah, somewhere in this area. I
Yeah,
think
somewhere.
will
This is
work fine.
X marks the spot of just in this area. This is where we're gonna plunk it.
Yeah, there's so much space around here. It's hard to know
Where to
where
go.
you really want things.
You know, there's too many options. That's the problem, is that there's just too many options. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, okay. Now the next step here, logically, is we got to get ourselves some like materials.
Yeah, we
And
do.
There's a lot to collect, and this is flat world, so this is not going to be an easy task, but
Nope.
not an impossible one. That's the good thing.
That is a good thing.
So maybe let's rustle up some horses and go on a ride to get some stuff.
I like it.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Well, we got most everything that we need.
Most.
Most everything.
Unfortunately.
Well, we're on a mission or something, and that is deep slate. And you might think we're on a flat world. It's impossible to get deep slate, but you haven't met us before. No siree, Bob. This is a very special flat world.
Yeah.
Yes, it is super special. We have biomes and we have stuff underneath the ground, which you saw if you watched last episodes where we built this. So we're gonna go to a deep dark. You know, the one thing that I can't and I don't have access to is I cannot hear game sounds because I can't get everything that I want floating through my earlobes,
Oh, yeah.
my headphones.
I'll keep you informed.
Which this actually is a bonus because sounds scare me, and I usually turn the sounds off for games because they stress me out.
Gotcha.
And actually, this is a bonus. Oh, is it so far? Look at all this stuff in here. Are you seeing this? Oh, there it is.
You see it?
I see it.
Oh, snap.
Do we hang on? Let's recuperate over here.
Wait. I think we're fine. I don't see barely any skulk here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you see where I'm landing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a couple patches of skulk around here. That's all we need to worry about.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, here's all the deep slate.
This is all the deep slate we need too. Jared.
What? Well, if you break it.
G1's like, small tip for y'all, don't die. I broke it, Jared.
Good. Is there any others around? If there's no others around, you're good.
Okay, deep slate confuses me, okay? I have a gripe about deep slate, so pack it in and buck up. I've got a complaint,
Okay,
all right?
sure.
My complaint is this. How come you can use cobble deep slate, but normal deep slate is useless?
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it. It makes it completely useless. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to the Breester.
It's the only one.
Jared,
Swift 3.
Jared.
What?
Jared.
Mending. 3. Did you activate one?
I'm covering it. Jared, I'm covering it.
Okay.
Jared, I covered it, but I don't know if I covered it in time.
Well, if your screen goes totally black for... I don't hear a warden pop up. And I have my game sounds on.
It's going dark for my face, though.
It will do... Oh, I hear there's one happened, so...
One happened? Like one got out of the ground, Jared?
Yes.
Dang it! Why am I such a doofus? Well, I'll go over to you. See if you can see it. I'm not moving.
Okay. Heard it close. You said... Oh, I see you. Oh, Bree, it's right behind you.
Jared!
Fly away. See one of these towers?
Jared, I can't see. Jared,
okay.
I can't see.
Okay, just...
I can't see.
Okay, rocket. You're okay? Okay. I see you. Yeah, land there for now.
Jared!
You're fine.
Jared,
man.
I can't believe it was right behind me.
It was right behind you the whole time.
I looked over at you and I was like, I don't dare move. I could die. And it was breathing down my neck and I can't hear anything and I don't know what's happening. Oh my god!
Oh, that's hilarious.
Can we loot some other part of it that's not that part?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I went out of my way for trouble there. I did not need to be there, but I chose to be there.
You did. It was hilarious.
There's another shrieker, and I'm doing it again. Why am I doing it again? Why am I choosing this? Why I want to choose life. Shizzle! Jared!
What?
Jared!
Did you activate
another one came out of the ground. It came out of the ground at me, Jared.
It did.
And I can't hear, Jared. And I can't see. Oh my goodness.
That is genuinely hilarious.
Okay, I'm just gonna mine my own beeswax. You can do the looting. I'm taking out this little
okay
here because
I'll loot.
There's nothing that can kill me, Jared. There's nothing that can kill me.
That's right.
And I believe in living. That's one of my beliefs.
That sounds like a good plan.
I was just telling my mother this morning. You know what I believe in? Life. That's right. Am I done?
I'm getting us away out of here. So and then
you.
There we go.
Oh yes. Hey. Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to follow behind me.
Pretty much out of blocks at this point. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
7.
Right here.
This there, right?
Right here. Oh, where's our box?
Okay, here. Is that cool? Look at
We
all
only
that.
need, to be honest,
Yeah.
guess how much we needed?
1 stack. 8
Like
pieces.
22.
Nice. Well, we have plenty now.
Yeah, we do.
I wanted to get plenty because that was terrifying to go down there and do that. I don't want to do that again
Okay.
for a while.
For a
if I
while.
can help it.
Until the next time.
Then maybe you can go and I'll be like, go Jared, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Go Jared. All right, cool. All right, well, we did it. Congratulations.
Yeah. Now we just gotta get organized and then we could actually do the build.
Yay. Yeah, I guess, you're on to one of the mechanical parts next.
Oh, right. I need to actually build the farm. I want to make this iron farm under the bedrock, which involves breaking bedrock. First try. All right, an iron farm, huh? Okay. So, I got the bedrock broken, as you saw. Took me a couple tries, but I got it done. But I think down here will be perfect. Little bit sketchy. Okay, now I just have to get Zumbut in there. Hope this will be enough. I just need a zombie. Now if I go this way and then fly back, yeah, zombies already spawned there, which is awesome. There's Jerry. Now I just need to get villagers in here. All right, let's drop them in. And they should just go in. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now that I finally have all of the villagers in there, I think I can get this started, finally. Okay, let's go. Turn this thing on. Okay, all 3 are in there. Thank goodness. Be scared. Bye-bye. Yay! Okay. Join me in the void.
Holy cow. It's always so scaly down here.
It is. It genuinely is.
Wow, this looks so nice, though.
Yeah.
You made it so aesthetically pleasing. Well, that works out because we're probably going to be in our base a lot.
Yep.
So that works out.
You can hear one dying right now.
Yes. All right, so now we've got our frame in the air.
Yep.
And now we can actually get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Shall we make a drill?
Let's go make a drill.
Let's do it. And in the spirit of Boila hobby time, we're going to give a little backstory to our build. The twin Rattler brothers struck gold in the mountains. They sunk deep into debt to get the needed parts for their drill rig. Unfortunately, soon after, the gold ran out. Completely broke, with debt collectors breathing down their necks, they found themselves at an old saloon late one stormy night. An old prospector who had been served one too many drinks was spinning a tall tale about some flat plain out west with the largest deposit of silver he'd ever seen. Those around him laughed, but the two brothers, on their last rope, decided to head out west and seek their fortune. It's done.
It's done.
And it's so beautiful. It's not even funny how gorgeous it is. We, from all the angles, which is good when you're building in Minecraft, a good little rule of thumb is to just look at it from several different angles and contemplate it for a while, which is what Jared and I tend to do. But
yeah.
But yeah, I love this idea. When Boilai made this drill, we did it obviously differently. We did. We worked with it a little bit. The colors that Minecraft has just doesn't lend itself to a lot of variety, and particularly this texture pack.
Yeah, it doesn't lend itself to weathered type of wood too well.
Yeah, so we have to kind of just use our imaginations. We also have a pretty this texture pack is nice, but it's very clean. Not a lot to it.
Not a lot of things worked well together with it.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm happy with the colors that we chose. Now, one of the most important things, in my humble opinion, when you're doing a Minecraft build is your terrain.
Yeah.
What happens is, a lot of times you build something, it's super awesome, but it looks out of place because it doesn't look like it sits in the terrain at all. And so usually when you do that, we didn't do a whole lot of it around here because we weren't sure what we were going to do. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It could be something growing up on the sides, or in our case, we have something that rolls. So just like when we put like little things in the ground over here, like so it stepped. These are walking, so they stepped through here. This is gonna roll. So, and also it's a drill. So maybe it's tried to drill a couple more times in other places and it failed. There wasn't anything there. So, an easy way to do that is just be thinking about what it is in the terrain, and so that helps you kind of think about like, oh, okay, if this happened, if this was here, what would happen to the terrain around it? That helps me at least if you're if that's something you're interested in doing. Like underneath here, this has been sitting here, it looks like a little while, so underneath it's going to be a little dead under there. It's not going to be a lot of grass under there because there's no sunshine that can get to it because it's a cart there, right? And then this this is gonna set down. So what's that gonna look like? You know, this pulley is gonna go up and down. What's this gonna look like here? And it's gonna look a little packed and you know, well used. You know, that kind of a thing. That kind of thing. So, this Jared has put in the beautiful, gorgeous looking tire tracks for us, and we do have a plan to toss those attempted mining areas where they kind of struck out. The idea is that the machine, when it came in, it came in from this direction. Maybe there was even maybe they came in by ship or something. I don't know how they got here, but when they got here, everything is kind of since faded, but you can still see the tracks where this came through and then parked it right there when they hit some silver or iron in our case.
Yeah, and then they sent for more travelers to come help. Kind of the idea, I think.
And usually what happens when you find and you strike gold or you strike silver, there usually is a slap up town that shows up nearby, and that's what we're going to be getting to in future videos. So that's the idea of the town. I'm here with my handsome husband as we're doing this job. Oh, just kidding. That's not Jared. That's Jared.
Hello.
He's got your hat. These are a fun little addition. There's this one, and then there's this one. It's me. Anyway, enough sidetractions. This time we have a little bit of a problem, don't we, Jared?
Yeah, we do.
All we have is this tiny little chest to collect all of the bountiful iron that we plan on pulling out of here, huh, Jared?
Yeah. In this episode, we plan to fix that in the most elaborate way possible, making a forge, some kilns, and a refinery.
Let's do it! And elaborate, that's our middle name.
It is our middle name.
So this is the area that we're planning on putting our beautiful zone for this elaborate way of storing all of our urn. But this all starts for Jared and I in creative.
So let's head over there real quick.
The big building probably should go here.
Yeah,
I'm
think
guessing.
So. What I had in mind for the refinery was to have the refinery something like here, right?
Okay.
I'm imagining our town headed that way, right?
Yeah, town's headed that way.
So this could be like one of the ends of the town.
Oh, like you mean like it stops over here?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of? Where should the forge go?
Well, I was thinking maybe over there, but it could go in this space here.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. Well, now that we know where everything is going, where should we start? Well, okay, I have a traffic light situation happening right here.
Yeah.
And I also have a pun, so prepare yourself. I think that we should forge ahead with the green go button, the green go color.
I see.
And begin with our forge. We need to actually collect materials, and it is not an easy task to collect materials in the flat world.
No.
So we're going to be leaning really super heavily on our villagers over here. The villagers are about to get a big super happy family. So while I'm working on the villagers, Jared has a very important task.
Yeah, we need andesite, which is made using nether quartz.
This is actually a community farm that G1 and Bryce and I believe put together. Pine might have helped as well. So we're going to take what they built and we're going to just make it a little bigger, and that's all.
Yep,
and it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
We did ask them, and they said, that
Sure.
sounds good.
Yep.
Who's going to say no to that, I suppose? Anyway, You do this, Jared, and I got work to do with those villagers.
When we say it's hard to gather materials in a flat world, we're not being facetious. I had planned on making this piglin bartering farm much bigger, but the sheer melting pot of mobs in the nether just constantly attacking me changed my plans pretty quickly. Fortunately, I was able to get the nether quartz I needed much faster than I thought.
We did it.
Finally.
Oh my goodness. We laughed, we cried, we died, we screamed at the sky. There is so much hard work that needs to get done when trying to collect on this barren landscape. Look at how barren this is. I'm still salty about it.
Yes.
Anyway, we have everything for our first build, don't we,
We
Jared?
do.
And
Build.
these beautiful blocks. It's
Yes.
not going to be this big. Don't
Okay.
be afraid.
These two are actually empty.
These are empty. These are just overfill for we just
Overfill
felt
for overfill's sake.
those 6 was like how it felt trying to collect all these things.
It
anyway,
really did.
I think that our blacksmith is going somewhere right here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so we should just get started on that and stop talking about it and actually get the job done and get ourselves a blacksmith built. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Woo-hoo!
Yay.
Yeehaw! When we started this SMP season, we knew it was going to be a flat world. We sat down and thought about what kind of build would suit this terrain best. We'd been wanting an excuse to build a Wild West town of some kind for a while, and this seemed like the perfect fit. But how do we make ours unique? What kind of story do we want to tell? We have been enjoying Boylai Hobby Time's channel for a while, and our favorites is when he does things in his Wild Imaginary West universe he's been creating. He just launched a tabletop game much like D&D, encouraging folks to create their own stories in his world. We were inspired, so we are modeling our town to fit his ham radio meets the Wild West with a monster problem theme. It's done!
First building.
Yes, first of 3. Well, 3 kind of segments because the next part actually has a few different builds. But anyway, with every building that we make, we like to have a purpose for, so we can, kind of come back to it. So this one is no exception. It will house our blacksmiths and our armorers, the lifeblood of any flat world, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think that if I have to hear another I'm gonna lose it though. I will say.
Has it been a bit much?
It's been a lot and a half, so.
Oh, so we want the stone cutters in there?
Oh, maybe not.
I was thinking the.
Oh, we were thinking a different spot for the stone cutters. Duh. All right, stone cutters.
Back in the building.
Back in the building. Back in here, guys. I'm sorry. We haven't built you a home yet. So.
Yeah, I was thinking whatever guys are attached to these things. Yeah, these 3.
Oh, no. Hey, you know what sounds good? Yeah, that sounds really great. Thank you. Look at everyone cooperating so wonderfully.
Okay, I have
Anyone over
one
troubled
extra
water?
boat.
Great. Shall we get started?
Let me get another boat going.
Jared, will this go over the path or will it stop?
If you aim for the sections like right at this corner, you'll be fine. Because it needs 2 blocks to sink down.
I see. I'm so excited to get these guys into their new house. We're going to probably do this with every single villager. Oh, and I forgot to show you because it's so fun in here while we're putting him in. This is the leg to one of our mechs that are over in our camp over there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of see the leg?
It's a little leggy.
It's like they're working on the leg in here. Isn't that fun?
I got them all, hun.
Wait, you got them all?
Yeah.
How?
Did you close up the others?
I just kept him in his boat because I thought we'd need the door open. That is hilarious. Look at him go. It's like a sled,
It is like a sled.
Mush,
where
they
should
say.
we build? Maybe we can.
Can we just put him in here? Can you just bring him in?
Will they fit?
I don't know. They're kind of going dual. What do you attach him to, the boat?
Yeah, you attach it to the boat.
Oh, that is so cool. It must be some new thing because, they might get hurt, so you might want to hurry. Okay, good.
And then we could let them out, I think.
Dudes, I'm so excited for them. I don't think they care. They're NPCs, but I'm so excited for them. Are we ready to release the beasts?
I think so.
Oh, lolly. All right, villager inspection. Y'all passed the test. Congratulations. Look at this guy. He's ready to go. He's got his little welding cap on, and he's going to get this all sorted.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
That is exciting. Look at it go. It already has so much life.
I also want to showcase our beautiful looking cart. We forgot. Oh, don't look over there. There's don't look over there. Stop looking. Stop. This is all congruent. We didn't pre-plan any of that. No, don't look. Stop looking. Okay. I also want to show off the beautiful cart we have over here. I just wanted to show the axle because I'm proud of the axle. And then these always look like, you know, like wheel-ish. I mean, they're square. Come on, it's Minecraft.
But like, don't look at the square. Look at the circle inside the square.
Woo! I feel like a cart salesman. Like,
Yep.
Kick those tires. Doesn't that feel nice? Wouldn't you like to go home in that? I know you would.
Full suspension ride. You won't feel any of the bumps.
Like a definitely stereo. Such great speakers. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's build. Let's stop that. Yep. Now that we have that all done and the villagers in their new home, I think it's time for our next little taskola.
Yeah.
And we'll flip back over to the creative world just to remind you where that's going. Well, I think that we are killing it this episode. And next we should do the kilns. What do you think, Jared?
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
These are based on some kilns in a dead Old West town we saw in Utah when we visited a few years back. We actually made a video on them over on the channel we run with our family. We'll leave it down in the description if you'd like to check it out after watching this video.
Okay, aren't they beautiful in their not beautiful way?
Yeah.
They're actually going to serve a function though, and that is they're going to be where we smelt stuff.
Yeah.
It's genius.
It's genius.
And one of the things I love, like when it's night outside and you come upon these, they look like they're actually burning inside.
They do.
Which is so cool. So yeah, anyway, these are going to have that inside of them. They're simple. They always look real simple. They look kind of like we have to make this out of this material, so we should do that type of thing.
Yes.
And they all have like these holes as well. So I don't know, just kind of a bit of history sitting there. I like them.
Yeah, me too.
I think they're awesome. And the fact that you have to like do this to get in is like, hey, you're not supposed to be in there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love that.
All right, so the next little bit is gonna be over here. This is the big build-in.
Yeah.
We've done all the little stuff, so now it's time to go crazy, and that is gonna be right here.
Go hog wild.
Go hog wild, baby. And then we get to remove all the stuff and it can be done and we can stare at it. And I'm so excited to do that, Jared.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. All right, so let's make that happen, shall we? Before we get any further with, because we got the ground in, Jared, we pass it over to you because we have some redstoniness to do.
Redstoniness, yes. So the way the factory is going to be laid out, and we're stealing this from Mr. Beardstone because this is just a fun way to do it.
It's a great way to communicate, but we're giving him full creds.
Yes.
So he's the first person we've ever seen do this. This is great. It's great. I'm so excited.
So when the iron comes out of the farm, it comes out with the nuggies, or the ingots, right? Mm-hmm. And it comes out with the poppies. The poppies, we're just going to go into trash or something.
Okay.
And then from here, we're going to have the ingots get broken down into nuggies. Because just for fun, why not?
Why not? That's
fun. And then from there, we're going to build them back up into ingots. Mm-hmm. And then from there, into our blocks. Just like
using
that.
The crafters.
Using the new crafters.
Okay, so they cross the stream as full on ingots.
Ingots.
And some
yeah,
nugs.
these are the nugs. Those are the ingots.
And then in the factory they go into nuggies.
Uh-huh.
And then back into ingots, and then into the blocks.
It's totally unnecessary.
Absolutely, but it'll look awesome.
So let me build this thing, and I'll show you and Bree the thing.
Yes, go have fun. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, you join me with a glitching cloud. But in any case, we're going to be having our iron be mine carted over. You can see the outlines of where a bridge is going to go here. It's going to be coming to the building and be unloaded into this chest here. And then this chest is going to dump all of its iron ingots into a water stream, and that's going to be carried over to this crafter. Now, this crafter is pretty cool because, like, say I wanted to make a redstone block here. all you have to do is feed items into it and give it a redstone signal. Like so. And then there's a redstone block. And you can go the other way. And boop, there you go. And then there's our redstone dust again. And then that's pretty stinking cool. I enjoy that a lot. And the way we're going to do it automatically is we're going to be using some comparators here. And this guy, another crafter. And this thing is going to be set to completely locked here. So no items will ever go in here, and that's actually what we want here. And then what this does, this thing will only fire when it matches here and allows the signal to pass through onto these. So you can see I have 8 there, nothing's happening. The moment I put in another one, you can see everything lit up. And this one specifically is going to be taking our red blocks of redstone here, or our iron ingots, sorry, spitting them out into a bubble column here, which is going to take it up over to the next machine here. And it's just the same setup here, just like this. And then on down the line. So yeah, I will get this all built, and then we'll bring you back with Bree, and I'll show you how it all works out together.
Oh, look at our little area. Yes. Oh, what is that?
What is that?
It looks fantastic is what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Okay, walk me through it. What am I looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
The iron is going to be shipped over from the mine over there. Going to come across the river over here.
Okay, right. That makes sense.
And it's going to come along the mine cart.
A mine cart, okay.
Come up through here. It's going to boop, boop, boop. And once it reaches here, it's going to be dropped into these hoppers, which come over to here. So go ahead and toss a block in here.
Okay.
And then that gets...
Am I supposed to look in the water?
Oh, nope. I did the wrong thing.
Oh, something's moving. Ooh.
Did I do the wrong? I think I did the wrong thing.
Did you do the wrong thing?
I think I did.
That's okay. That's what editing's for.
Yes.
We'll ooh and ah like it worked perfectly the first time. Okay, now I'm supposed to look.
Okay, now you're supposed to look. Okay, so I have 9 iron, which equals a block. So in theory,
okay,
I want to toss it into the hopper, imitating iron being dropped in. You see, it's getting spit out. And then
look at their little nuggies. They're little nuggies.
And then they're coming up, and then they'll be...
Oh, and they're back in. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Oh, let's see.
And then
they're
waiting over here.
Oh, it went over here. Oh, it waits here.
They're waiting here for the last little iron bit, last couple
iron.
Oh,
right, because it's going to be a block now when it goes this section, right?
Yeah.
So, like, iron nuggies, ingot, blocks.
Yeah, like that.
There it is.
And then... right there it is.
Oh, boy, it's been constructed, deconstructed, and reconstructed.
That's right.
Whoa, that is so cool.
Isn't that fun?
It is so over the top, but absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
oh,
now
man.
what we got to do is...
we got to build the building.
We just have to refine the building.
Yep.
Because it's a refinery.
It does a refined job, Jared.
Yes.
Well, I've helped you with the building, so I know what that looks like. So
yeah.
We should get started. Let's get this building around this beautiful contraption you have created.
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's done.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, this is definitely every build we do is my favorite to date, and this one is no exception.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that.
So this is a bridge, as you can see, which was definitely important. I know it's a simple thing, but I think it's one of my most favorite that I've designed.
Yeah, it turned out really, really, really good.
I like this difference between the slabs and the
campfires.
The campfires, like I like that. Like I don't know, it's like it's kind of broken, but it's there. And then you already saw this, but this is the beauty. This is the beauty. It's got smokestacks. I mean, I know you've seen because you've been watching. You saw the time lapse of it coming together, but yes. Oh, the water wheel is my favorite, I think.
Yeah, you worked really hard on this.
Yeah, the water wheels are hard, and I've never made one that I've liked, and I have tried doing it multiple times, but I really super like this shape and everything. And I'll go up here and you can kind of see it picks up the water. That was Jared's idea, picks up the water and then would come over the side. So that was your idea, hon. That was a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
What are your favorite parts, Jared?
I really, really like the way the minecart turned out. I had to toss that in there at the last minute a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still feel like it fits in the factory very well.
Oh yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Coming across to the minecart bridge, another bridge that Bree designed. You actually designed 2 bridges.
Whoa. Where's the civil engineer to rate the bridges?
I know.
This needs a bridge review.
I know.
But yes, usually the minecarts, I don't know, for me, they feel a little out of place.
Yeah.
But within the boundaries of the Wild Imaginary West, especially, and just the Wild West in general, they work so good. So it's kind of fun to have them on display.
Yeah.
Doing something interesting. I'm super pleased with this, and I can't wait to build more with you, Jared. Good job.
Good job to you too.
However, with all of these projects, we've kind of run into a big problem.
We're outgrowing this by a long shot. Everything's coming out of our ears.
I know. It really is. Plus, everything's super hard to put away.
Yeah, it is. And when it's over full, it's oh, I guess I should put it up here. Oh, maybe up over here.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. This episode, we're gonna fix this by making an elaborate automatic storage with a creative twist to fit our town.
The first step to any automatic storage is shulker boxes. So let's go.
Yeah. Oop. I went the wrong way. Look at Jared all pre-prepared for this beautiful day.
I know.
Oh man, the ender is so beautiful in its scary little way.
With the shaders.
Yeah.
And here we are.
It's so beautiful. Not that this isn't fun. Oh no!
And not that this isn't fun, but...
Yeah, these are really impossible to actually do by hand. Let's be honest here. My goodness. So instead of farming them by hand, like a bunch of hand farmers, we're instead gonna build a big farm, because that's what you do, isn't it?
And be able to farm farmers.
Yeah, Jared, I see that your pockets are full with maybe some possible things that we could use for this.
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! Look at oh no! I did the thing again, Jared. I did the thing again.
Oh,
dang it! Well, it was gonna be easy, but now maybe not.
So this shulker farm was actually designed by a creator named Balllight, and the archivists also helped him out. So yeah, let's get this thing made.
Yes, and it's not going to look like anything pretty, because we just need a farm that's functional. We'll save the pretty for our actual base.
Yeah, in the overworld.
Yeah,
so the end is ugly. Farms can be ugly. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you have shaders on, then it's kind of like the galaxy. Is that the Star Wars theme I hear? Mm-hmm. Jared, it's done and it's glorious.
It's glorious. Now all that's left is getting the shulker in this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, oh yes, the fun part. Now, last time we had a super cool thing where you were able to put some villagers in a boat, and then you were able to take the lead and move them over. Anyway, so the question is now, can we actually do that with a shulker?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yes, we left these here. You left these here so that we wouldn't know. How do you even get them in a boat?
I don't know. Actually.
How does one accomplish this?
Break that block? Oh no. Maybe now. Maybe now it'll work.
Oh, you. Oh, sure. All right, I'll try to get a boat. Come on, little guy. You know you want to come in. Come on,
get out real quick and try to shove it. He's in.
He's in. Okay. Don't get popped again. Don't get popped. Oh, Oh no.
This is so annoying. Okay.
Go,
got
go,
it.
go, 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 go. Go, speed racer.
Did it break? Did it break?
Yes, it just did. Yes,
Okay.
it just did. Yes,
Okay.
it just did. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay.
Come on, little guy.
We need to get him up somehow.
Oh, up?
We need to get it off the ground somehow. Oh, nope.
That wasn't it?
That wasn't it.
Do we have to like, how do we do that? Do we have to like, maybe
If we
have to.
If we had more scaffolding, it would work, but
Okay. How about we like, oh my gosh. We all. Jared, look it.
it's hilarious.
Oh, this was supposed to be easy.
Oh, maybe if I get hit by one of these things. Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's genius.
Maybe I let him.
Maybe you can fly now. Oh, it's so smart. Oh, it's so smart. It's raising. It's raising. Oh no. Come on.
Okay.
Raise us
I
up.
need a. You raise me up.
Oh, yeah, make sure you get hit again, Jared.
Yep.
Get hit again.
Yep. We're doing good.
Oh my goodness. This means that one potion that makes you float would work.
Yeah, it would.
Jared, it's so glorious.
I'm gonna try to get him in. I'm gonna try to get him in.
Oh my
Did he fall
goodness.
it? Did he get in? Oh, he did. Okay.
Oh, give her.
Okay. We're good. Now I just have to get up there and break the boat.
That is weird. Let's be honest here. That is the weirdest thing anyone's ever seen right there.
That is. That's hilarious.
Oh, don't hurt yourself though. Don't hurt the boat. Oh, he's going after you. He's going after you.
I got him in.
You got him in? He's in? Like in? I have to see this. Hey. There's our little guy. Hi, little guy. Welcome to your new home.
Is he in?
He's in here. He's up here. There's one up here.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. And there's a boat. Is that the boat? This is a new boat probably. So wait, did it work or no?
I don't know.
Is that where you're supposed to be?
He's supposed to be like in the boat, actually.
All right, so plot twist. We didn't have to completely redo everything. Jared.
I just messed it up.
No, Jared just just was a
then he should-
where did he go? He did something different now.
Center? Is he in the center?
Oh, here I see. Oh, he's getting hurt.
But he should be splitting.
He should be splitting. Do I need to get off the farm in order
Oh
for
yeah,
this
get off
to
the farm.
occur?
Get off the farm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see one up here. There's one up here, Jared.
That's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to suck them in because the boat's hitboxes are there, so it's supposed to suck them in and then.
Oh my gosh! And then how does one off the other ones?
They just entity cram and then.
Oh, so now we got to just like leave this one now.
Yeah.
Then is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Okay, so how do we know? Like we go into this thing? Is that what we do?
Go check the chests.
Check the chests.
It's actually still running.
Ooh,
right now.
already 12 of them in there.
That's
5
great.
in here. Wow, that is so fast. It was like 2
then-
minutes. All right, well, we're going to let this baby cook until we have an absolute treasure trove. And then, yeah. All right, so now that the shulker boxes are sorted, it is time to show you where we are going to plunk this thing.
Yeah, it's over here.
Over here, we noticed, especially when we go up into the sky, that this area is just kind of blank. It needs something in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to plunk our auto storage here.
Kind of exactly right where the old fields were.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw these, but this is where our fields were. They have been since removed because we need to prepare. Our whole thing is going to be huge.
It's going to be massive.
But why don't you get started with the redstone-y parts and show kind of what this whole process is going to be, and I'll leave you to it.
Okay, perfect. All right, so first thing, I just have to clear out a little area here. All right, let me get a slice made, and I'll kind of try to explain my understanding of it. This storage system, the main bulk of it is by Cortez Reno. We'll be putting that in the description. This little system right here, this is our storage room slice. There's a clock that runs when something gets inserted down here, which where our items will come in. Like, say for instance, I wanted to sort some grass. These are all powering in order. It's actually sending them up here. And then the way that this system works is that all of these slots will actually be filled up by stuff. So like, say for instance, like that. And then they would filter down to the next chest, and the next, and the next. And then once it reaches here, it would finally reach the next one in line, and they would go to the next slice. And then so on and so forth. And that's how this little system is going to work out. All I gotta do is just build the thing and hope that things are working. All right, here we are. Here's the storage system. This system is a shulker unloader. Here I have about 16 dirt blocks in there. I'll just chuck that in there. And that gets popped out here. That's being unloaded, as you can see there. And then once it's done, it's right there. And then all those grass deals are being shot up through here, put into here. And then it should just be, yep, there it is. It's a tiny bit slow, but honestly, that's okay. Slowness has never really a factor with these. And then there's our 16 right there. It's a beautiful system. Much thanks to Cortez Reno for putting this thing together. It's a nice, simple system. And this is something that I just was able to add on to it because it just goes in there.
With the working mechanics of the storage system in place, it's time to build the facade around it. We've decided to make it into a train station. Jared goes to town collecting all the materials we need.
Alright, let's go get some iron. And get so we can trade it. I'm in need of some, who's a what's it? Oh, villagers! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're all... No! Fly away! And there they go. The heck, man? Somehow you all are still alive. I don't understand how you've managed this. That was strange.
Oh, look it's so beautiful.
It's a row of chests.
It's so beautiful. You even put a little signs on there so we know what to do, which can be complicated with these. But you know what, Jared? I'm looking forward to putting a building around this, and we're going to do that in just a second. But we have one more thing to do, don't we? Before we do that,
we do. Last episode, we mentioned that we were looking for usernames from you to put on these fun little mannequins that we have.
Mannequins like this,
exactly,
like our like me carrying around a block, or Jared up there. You could see him. He's already pranked several people on the server.
Apparently,
he can see his little head up there. So we want to dot these all around our builds, and so our first username came in.
It did, and here's the fun little mannequin over here.
Yes. So who's the name of the person, Jared?
It's Abu Sorcerer 23.
All right, Abu Sorcerer. Thank you for putting your name down there. We're so excited to see you. We might put a cowboy hat on you at some point, just so you can fit in with the vibe.
That's right.
It is time.
It is time to crack on.
To get this beautiful station up in the air.
That's right. Get the train station up in the air.
Get it up in the air. This world we're building is set in Boylai Hobby Time's wild imaginary west, where ham radio meets the old west with a monster problem. Thinking of new builds is much easier because we ask ourselves what would naturally be here. We thought a train depot would be needed next to the mine and refinery. Okay, really super quick before we finish up the time lapse, I want to show you my idea, what I'm going in for when I am shading an object. There's a lot of these fun little bricks that we have in the game now, which has been a heck of a lot of fun to work with. So we got Blackstone that goes into deep slate, that goes into tough, that goes into regular stone bricks, and back into tough again. I like adding gradients, especially when they're close in texture as well. And another little thing that we did that I want to point out is we added in like a little beam that might be there, and we added a little bit of shading to the beam as well. We're paying attention to where the light would be. So we know that there's going to be a building that's going to be right here. So we are going to allow for, a little more darkness that's going to happen on this side when the full picture's in place. Another thing that we did is we played with color. So especially like for this, we wanted to highlight the door. Well, not only that, we wanted to add a door in because this is a big blank wall, and we don't need comments from the peanut section. Nope. You back way up here too, which hopefully it looks good when it's in close up too. But the further that you back up, the more you can really see that gradients come into play. It's done.
It's done.
And it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, but it's It's just a building.
It's just a building. It's a nice building. It's got good shading. It's got good stuff in it. But the one thing it's lacking is it just looks like it kind of spawned there.
Yeah.
There's nothing around it that indicates it's been here for very long or been built at all. Like
Right.
it just got plunked here. So we are going to do a spot of some terraforming.
Right.
Oh, do you have your terraforming wings on there?
I do.
Let's do it. And now for a little lore. The Rattler Brothers had a problem, and this time it wasn't too little silver, but too much. The narrow pass through the mountains was long and treacherous, not to mention the Yeti. Bo Rattler's stomach turned at how much they'd lost from that thing. They needed a solution and fast. He tied up his horse, then stamped the dust off his boots. The old door creaked as he pushed it aside to reveal a hot, cramped office with piles of paper at varying degrees of yellowed age. His hand came way wet as he loosened his collar, thinking of all the mines requesting the railroad to be built near them, then denied because it was too dangerous. Battling monsters roaming around this far west got expensive too, he figured. Hello. A pudgy, greasy, middle-aged man with a set of solid gold glasses peered from behind the stack of listing papers. His face screwed in disgust. Oh, it's the miner. Bo cleared his throat and stepped forward. His hands leapt to his pockets as they jingled merrily. His heart did a little somersault as the pudgy man's head reappeared, this time with a glint of greed in his eyes. If an honest request didn't work, maybe a lucrative one would. It's done!
For real this time.
Oh my goodness. I think we definitely want to start over here with the train that we have got going on.
Oh, yeah.
This is super awesome. Jared, you mainly designed this one.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I remember
did.
like, oh man, I don't know how he's going to do that. I don't know how he's going to do that. When I looked over, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks exactly like a train. You just did so good.
Wasn't even really looking at references either. I just looked, well, beyond like real life references, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I knew these would be good for, the grindstones would be good for wheels, and then I was like, I need a big wheel, so the andesite, etc., etc. The reason why we only have the tender and one cart is that if you hop inside, you can actually see what these are going to be used for.
Oh my goodness, I so appreciate this. This is the most glorious thing on the planet. Okay, Jared keeps building this machine.
This one
everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's been everywhere.
Because we needed it so much.
And then every time I'm like, please, Jared, can we please get rid of that for the final shot? Hey, Jared, I know we need that, but do you think maybe that could go away for a little bit? And you do. You're amazing.
I move it and build it and move it and build it.
I'm just so glad that it has a forever home. And actually, that's going to be the idea. Each new cart is going to be a little mini farm that we maybe don't know where to put.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to go back here. I've not been back here before.
Oh, okay.
This is just so fun. Do I look like a conductor, Jared?
You do.
Do I look like a conductor?
And this is make it go, it
Cole.
flicks. And then, I don't know if you can hear it, but
I can't, but I'm sure it's amazing.
it's ringing the bell.
Oh, it's dinging the bell? Oh, sure enough. Oh, and you even found a way to get into the boom, boom, boom place.
I did.
We're in a world full of monsters, so
That's right.
definitely don't you need like a cannon?
That's right.
I mean, doesn't everyone need a cannon
This
for
one's
that?
to turn left and right. This
Oh
then
my
this one's to
gosh.
go up and down.
Oh my goodness, it actually works. Like, kinda.
Kinda.
The idea of it is workable. I love it.
Okay, now we just gotta check out the cart. The walking cart.
Yes. We got to put another one of these, like maybe a little strange over there in our refinery, because we definitely need things like this hanging around, and we need conductors. So put your Minecraft username. Remember, it's case sensitive in the in the comments, and we might just
You might show up as the driver for the train or for this cart.
Something. How do you get into it, Jared? Does it bend down?
It would bend down, yeah.
Yeah, bend down. Okay. But look at it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then now I focused in on the road, so I did a lot of packed mud, because I figure, something that coming by every single time, it's gonna have dents in the road, and it's also
gonna be packed in.
it's gonna be super packed in.
Yeah,
all the
for
way
sure.
down. Something that you did, which I absolutely love, and it this time of day is definitely pretty stark of a contrast. But you put kind of like a root inside the trees, and it looks so good in the these bushes.
I just thought it looked pretty good.
And then this is the end of the railroad right here. This is where she stops.
That's right.
And then she'll probably go out to maybe even different towns in the future.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I love this little detail as well, where it's like, oh, it's been patched and there's something else going on down there.
And then here's the inside.
The inside, here it is. This is in all of its glory. So now we'll be able to put our items in here and put the shulker boxes in here.
Yeah, we just have to sort
boxes.
everything, really.
Yeah, oh, now's the big task. We will be doing this, but not this episode. This will probably be done when you come back.
Yep.
And then in here, there's a bunch of different, things that are about ready to get moved.
Yep. There's an overhead crane controlled by the supposed to be controlled by that, but whatever.
Yeah. So that is super awesome as well. These are
and the
little
roll-up
suckers.
doors. Did you show them your roll-up doors?
Oh, these are my roll-up doors. Here, I'll go in a little bit closer. This is a detail that I really kind of had a lot of fun with. So, it actually rolls up. And actually, inside of it, well, there's nothing inside of it, but on the ends, it's like it's held in place. So, it's like coming down. So, that was a feature that I was like...
I love that. That was probably... one of my favorite, small touch details.
Oh, thank you. That one was a lot of fun. A lot of fun little details that we'll just now we'll just kind of bask in the build. And then we'll get ready to do another one.
Yeah, but as you can see, just doing all of this, adding in the side building, it looks like it's it's actually supposed to be here. It's not just plunked down,
Yeah, it looks like it's nestled in, baby. It's ready to roll.
It's really ready to roll, and that's kind of what we were talking about before. Planting it into the world, those little details, random bits of grass underneath the ledge here, or
and actually I did dark underneath there as well, so that it felt like it was shaded. Yeah, and we thought about this road quite a bit, because we were like, we're gonna need some stuff, pushing stuff around. Surely these guys would have mechanical wagons to do that very thing.
That's right.
And then this is where they'd park it, is over here. So this is up high so that they can move things easily, just
onto
like
the
anywhere
cart,
else.
not the cart, without having to lower the cart.
That's right, and it would nestle itself in here when all was said and done. It actually walks over the track, so we figured that maybe there would also be some issues walking over the track as well.
Yeah.
So we muffed up some of this area as well, just little details, hey, we are always thinking to ourselves, hey, if this was here, what would happen? It makes, instead of what should I add? It's more what should be here?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a different question, and it's a lot more fun. I can't wait to come in here and collect stuff and drop stuff off. This is makes putting things away exciting.
It is. It really is.
With these builds done, we need to start the town proper, which we will be tackling this episode. But first, we need to tie up a couple of loose ends.
So the thing that is wrong with our storage system is that I was not paying attention, and I put it right on the chunk border. That causes some simulation distance issues where the half of the device gets unloaded when I get far enough away. So what I have to do is actually push it back and then open this up.
Now going into this beautiful place, it actually looks a lot better, I think.
Yeah, and it didn't take too long for me to push everything back at a side building on top of it, but
yeah, this is actually a whole lot better, and most importantly, it works now.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. All right, Jared, you happen to have something special in your pocket, because
I do.
We're going to be starting the town proper, which means you want to plunk that down? Which means that we are going to be needing some objects to maybe do this.
That's right.
So, to give you an idea, we've been building in this area, and we want the town proper to be in this area. Maybe, I don't know how far out it's going to reach, but it's a mega build, so it needs to be mega size.
Yeah, it does.
And that means that we want to take this road. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope he turns so that we can read that sign floating above G1's head. This is an SMP. If you didn't know, this is an SMP. And all the members are on, and it looks like I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyway, this is the thing, Jared.
Yeah.
You want to say?
This is going to be our western town. We have to figure out where we're placing all of the roads, where they're going to go, how they're going to turn.
I'm guessing our road will probably head out in this direction, probably in a straight line.
Yeah, and then maybe turn here.
Turn here. turn here. Okay, that's probably a decent sized block because I think another road will run in that direction. Okay, yes, because we have a big build that we want to put somewhere right there. Do we want a road down this way, or do we want to give this block a little bit more space?
I think, yeah, actually a road down this way would be nice. Almost like a loop, yeah?
Yeah, a loop, definitely a loop, because this is going to be like one block of buildings, but like, I don't know how far it's going to go out. Just to give us a start of, all right, what is he doing?
I think he is advertising himself right now.
It's like those airplanes. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, he got out of simulation distance.
Okay.
If you want to pop up in free cam,
Oh, free cam, yeah, so you can see. Okay, oh yeah, oh, this is better. Okay, so mega build, not mega build. I say mega build, but this is a lot of detail, fun idea. In right over here, I don't know, this is gonna be like this. Then we'll have a block of buildings here, a road here, another block of buildings here. There'll be buildings that line this way. This is probably gonna be a bigger refinery section when all is said and done. And then of course we'll have buildings along this stretch of the river as well. We have over 50. We have about 50 buildings we want to do, or we could do.
We could do.
We may not do all of them.
All different ideas of things we could do.
Yeah, so we have a ton of ideas, but we're only going to do 3 today.
Yeah, that's plenty. Plenty enough.
But before we can get to those builds, let's actually make our road, like continue this on.
And make the road.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's make that happen real quick. We decided to move the kilns back a little bit further because we want that section to feel a little more open. Also, we needed more room for the road, so that was a necessary one. We went back and forth on the color palette that we wanted, and eventually we settled on this one. You probably can't see it, and you wouldn't notice anyway, maybe, but there's actually brown mushrooms in the blocks there. Jared worked an entire day just mining those and everything else that we needed for this. Kind of an odd block to put into a road, but surprisingly works quite well. The road looks fabulous.
It does.
Before we get started on the 3 other buildings that we want to make today, we have some business over by our train over there.
We do.
Shall we get to it?
Let's go. We have a couple new names to put on mannequins.
Yes. And we have Pesa Boy is going to be doing the shoveling.
Cute skin.
Oh, there's Pesa Boy. And Raji, I think.
All right. There she is.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Great skin. She submitted both skins and said that her hubby, I believe that's Pesa Boy here, loves trains. So we wanted to make sure to put them in the train so that there could be some life here. Oh man, thank you so much for sending in those skins. Every good train needs a good person on the back hitching a ride. Right, Jared? I mean, no matter what time in history we are in.
That's right.
Immortal Reap sent in to become a part of the project. Thank you so much for doing that.
Okay, that's that.
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. I hope that this is your skin. You sent a couple of them in. If that isn't your skin, Immortal Reap, you let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
But I love the skin anyway. It's fan-fabulous.
That's right.
And the perfect spot. So we've got our folks in the train and hitching a ride. I love it. The train is coming to life, baby. I love it.
It's so cool.
If you would like to be a part of our project, we probably have enough on the train so far, but we've got tons of other spaces where more skins could go. If you'd like to be a part of the project, post your in-game Minecraft name down in the comments below, and you will be considered to be a part of the project. All right, Jared, now we have some serious building to do. I'm dying to put the one here, and that is what we are going to do next. So, since our roadway is in, perhaps we should go and make that happen. I've been so excited for this build.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. It's done.
It's done.
Yes.
It looks so good.
I'm so proud of this one. It's small, whatever, but I've been looking forward to it. The sign itself, I spent a lot of time on. It's actually over 20 pieces, and it's built with using the same mod that all of our little hats
gears
and
hats and
stuff
things.
is made out of Armor's Workshop. I would actually release it as a schematic if you wanted to use it in your world, but it's 20 pieces, and I refuse to do that to anyone. So, Jared, what's your favorite part of the front here?
I really, really like the sign and the mailbox. It's so good.
Yeah, they're kind of unusual things that we got to work on. Now, this is actually the design that Green used in his world when they put in the mail system in their current Hermitcraft season, which we follow loosely and enjoy for sure.
And then welcome in.
Yeah.
How can I help you today?
So this is actually based on some references. We use references all the time, and this is based on a actual post office that's out there in the world, an Old West one, kind of, well, probably many, not just one.
Yeah.
But there's no way to get in through the front because it's supposed to be backdoor made. But yeah, some things.
Just light decoration. They need to add in the books to add in color, but
some like cubbies for stuff. And then back here, this is kind of fun. This is really fun. You know, every mail post office place needs a way to deliver that mail. And since we're in the wild imaginary West, where there is mechs and you know, radio technology, then there should be a mech here. And this one's. You want to tell us a little bit about this one?
This is a 2x design. They stop to crouch down, and so it's crouching down.
It's crouching down. I think that's the idea.
Okay, so you know what else post offices are used for?
Yeah, very famously used for. I don't know if they're famous, but they are commonly used for this. This is why we wanted to build this one first.
Yeah,
this building
they
first.
are used to announce things.
Yeah, it specifically post important things, right? So we have important things here. We have fellow SMP members.
Yes, we do.
And we wanted to work them into the build.
Yeah,
right.
And
I mean, it's an SMP.
I don't know how this happened, but they kind of got wanted.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
I know. And then we have.
So we got my brother Bryson, Skybry.
Also known as the Forest Fella, because he has made his home in the depths of this tiny forest.
We have our friend G1.
Who is also known as the Mountain Man, not only for his beard and poncho, but also for the giant mountain he just built.
Our friend Pine Tree plays.
Also known as a Nether guy, known for basing in a Nether and dying many, many times because of it. Yeah, and then probably the most notorious member.
G1's cat, Ash.
Ash is known as Slick Kitty. He is our resident business tycoon and a recurring mascot on the server. who you have to pay the people to go collect him.
He's worth negative.
They won't give
100.
you anything. You have to pay them to go get him.
And okay.
Oh, yeah, and then that's the build.
Yes. All right. While Jared sleeps, so we can sleep the night away. I want to talk to you just real quick before we get into the next segment. We figured that since this is the refinery section, there's going to be a lot of workers that are here, and you know, like it is now, dusk comes. You know, it's over. The workday's over. They're going to want to come and relax, and we think the best place for this, the most prime real estate for those types of individuals, would be a saloon, and that saloon would be doing pretty good.
Yeah,
because I mean, come on,
yeah, we need a little bit of time to design it. So
so while we're thinking about what we want to do for this fancy saloon, why don't we work on a couple of little buildings that we want to put here? This is going to be just these 3 buildings this episode because, I mean, obviously we can't do the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a lot.
While we collect materials for this smaller build, why don't we see what our friends think of their new wanted posters? I'm not entirely sure what shenanigans is going on here, but all the SMP members gathered to be a part of Pine's stream, which he does twice a week. Our moment to share the wanted posters had come.
Okay. So gather around.
This looks like fun. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry.
So we've been noticing some stuff going around the server, and
why are you looking at me?
And
would that be like the sun and the moon?
Me.
We're not really sure what's going on here.
Oh.
Why am I only worth 1,000?
Why is actually 100?
He's actually
negative.
Why is Pine looking at me? I said what?
What?
I'm only worth 1,000.
Hang on, I gotta get a screenshot of that.
I really.
We just wanted to know what you guys did exactly to like cause this. Like,
I know. What the heck anyway?
Wanted for what? Pine's chat got a kick out of the wanted posters. Occupant, a wonderful member of his chat and a local legend, got in on the fun.
Occupant says, another guy passed through town leaving a trail of bodies in his wake. His own bodies, to be fair, but the town has draconian littering laws.
That's good. The guys thought it over, then decided to share their theories on what they might have done to become outlaws.
I'm wanted for... I tried to tackle a ocean monument. I thought, this will be easy. 25 million deaths later,
In a lost pair of
I
wings.
gave up.
So do you
In
want?
the court of
That-
G1,
That'd be
are you
fun.
wanted because you're still wearing that thing on your head?
Oh, ads, ad
Oh,
placements.
I am. Oh,
You're
oops.
wanted for ad placements. Is that why you're wanted?
Oh wait, hang on.
Too
I
many
forgot,
ad
I forgot to pay
placements.
the ad revenue. Hang on, I forgot to pay that one.
So Bryson, why are you wanted? Where are you at?
I did
What-
nothing.
You
Why
did
do you-
nothing?
what-
I
what-
was
what
just
do we
simply
think?
building my fortress of trees, and all of a sudden, I was worth 1,000 shenanigan coins apparently.
They're mad because you're producing too much oxygen. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
Oh! I just realized. It just hit me. Another guy sounds like another guy.
Yes, it was a
Yes.
pun. I'm glad you caught it.
How long did that take for me to get it?
We thought you'd like that. We thought
Okay, I'm a
that
little slow
another guy.
today.
A special thanks to the guys for being so good-natured. If you'd like to see Pine's whole stream after watching this, we'll leave a link in the description. All right, back to our build. All right, well, we got all the materials now, so shall we get these two little buildings up in the air?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Buildings completed.
Tis.
Tis completed. One of two out of three. 2 out of 3 this
Or is
episode.
it 3 out of 4? I don't know.
Oh yeah, this might count. But you want to explain a little bit about what we're looking at here, Jared?
Yeah, we are looking at what basically amounts to an office building and a barber shop.
Yeah, this is the SA office. So I believe this is where you go to get like the mining stuff. You know, you'd like, hey, I'm gonna open this mine or whatever, and this would be the zone. Now you did the interior
I did do
mainly.
the interior of this one.
I was focused on the other one, and then like a little like the tycoon. The
Tycoon.
SA tycoon guy, and then over here is the barber shop.
What you did.
Yeah, I did the sign for it. We won't do signs for every building as apparent with the SA office, but we did kind of a barber pole here.
Yeah.
And then this is the front door, so we're kind of carrying that idea forward. And then we did these little banners and these chairs. Now we got these chairs from somebody specific because the design is not our own.
No. I saw this from a creator called Isabox and saw she did a barbershop thing, and I was like, oh, this is
It was
really
awesome.
nice. Because
Yeah.
you can like sit in the chair.
We had to put them in there. They're too cool.
That's right.
So there'll probably be a few barbershops of some variety in throughout the town, you know, because it's going to be a big one. It's going to be more of a city. The biggest, kind of, we imagine to be kind of the biggest city here in the wild imaginary west. At least this side of the wild imaginary west.
That's right.
So yeah, we're really excited about that. We have the main building now to get to here.
Yeah,
which
we
is pretty
finally
exciting.
figured it out.
Yes, we know what we're going to do here. So let's go ahead and get to building, and then we're going to do a little bit of lore of how this building came to be. So sit back, relax, listen to a little bit of lore, and watch this building come up. The Rattler Brothers had a lot of money. In fact, a lot might be an understatement. Since the silver mine was a continual cash cow, they were left with the age-old question of just what to do with their wealth. Bo and Ernest Rattler stared out at the town slowly forming around their mine. It was surprisingly loud this late in the evening. Bo snapped his finger. You know what this place needs? Ernest turned towards his brother with an eyebrow raised. Leave it to Bo to have at least 100 ideas a day. This town needs a saloon, Bo continued. But Bo, this place has way too many of those. I'm honestly concerned for our men at this point, Ernest replied in, well, earnest. Nah, Bo waved his hand enthusiastically. Not another dive. There's so many of those. A classy place, kept up with good music, clean, a place we can feel good about our men being in. Ernest stroked his rather thin mustache. Bo could see his argument was good, but it hadn't won him over yet. Plus, Ernest, with all the monster attacks, it would give us a great high spot to put all those gadgets and gizmos you ordered from that catalog. Ernest's eyes lit up. Bo knew he'd won. Okay, but I get to name it, Ernest replied. Bo's face dropped. Ernest was terrible at names. He hit a shudder thinking about the near miss when naming the mine. Silver Smiles just did not have a ring to it. Well, what did you have in mind exactly? Bo asked carefully. Brothers Brew. They both grinned. Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo.
It is all accomplished. Oh man, yes. I'm so excited about how this turned out, huh, Jared?
Yeah, I love the environment that this creates.
When you walk up to this corner, you really need something that like grabs your attention, because I mean, you come through this area, it's like you need something. So I feel like this is a fun design statement, which is exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
But these swinging doors were your idea, Jared.
Yeah, I don't know how well they turned out, but
I love them. I think they totally translate as those swinging doors that you can imagine in those old Wild West movies. And then coming in, I really wanted the statement piece when you came in to be this back bar stand here. I noticed in a lot of the screenshots that we used, or references that we used of real live, saloons, was this area would be kind of like the centerpiece when you came in. And they all had, without question, they all had a mirror. And I'm imagining like maybe you got a bunch of kind of drunk people that are armed behind you, and the mirrors, which are banners here that we've used, they could kind of look behind them, to kind of make sure everything was good.
Like pow pow.
Yeah. And then these are looms, which kind of look like this, a lot of this.
Like paneled.
Yeah.
Like a paneled thing.
Like a paneled thing. They all seemed a little paneled, which was fun. And then on the bar, I looked at so many of these things.
Yeah, me too.
There's a bar that goes where the guys would come up. They wouldn't necessarily have the stools, but they'd put their little feet down. And it would usually be a standing bar, it looked like. But we wanted to do actual bar stools, which was fun to create.
What would this be? What kind of piano would this be?
Actually, this would be a stand-up piano, is what this would be called. And I looked at a lot of piano designs. They're all really cool, but they didn't really show the front face or had an open top, which these can have. I've owned these type of pianos before. I'm a musician. I've been out for many years. We almost forgot the most important part of this design.
Yep.
Is this part. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. I saw some people that did like a book here, but I don't know what they were using, and it confused me. So there might have been designs out there that were like this. But yeah, anyway. And then also the signs on the front show the piano keys, which you would see. So you can see from a distance. You're like, oh, I feel like that's a piano. Oh, and then here's our curtains.
Yeah.
All in place.
You see just the environment they create.
Yeah. Super fun.
I love this interior that you did, Bree.
Oh.
Turned out so good.
Thank you. I'm not an interior person, but I find myself becoming one. I'm having a lot of fun. And then up the stairs as well, a catwalk. We wanted this to be, this is a PG place. So, there's other realities of these places, but we just wanted to celebrate the fun, colorful parts. Okay, Jared, now up here, do you want to show off what you've made?
Yeah. So with the Wild Imaginary West sort of greeblies that I've tried to do is, and a lot of antennas, a lot of the, I forget what they call them, but it's the thing that's supposed to keep away the monsters, which we might need to look at that. But these are, in my mind, these were, oh, I'm actually missing a wall there. Ignore that. It's floating.
That's not there. No,
it's not there.
That's not there.
It's there. You just can't see it.
It's just the radio waves. They make it invisible.
That's
right.
All. That's right. The idea with these is these are some of the main transformer, which the copper would be is like one of the main transformers for the town. And then the tower is like a transceiver that sends out these signals to help people out in the town and out in the wild. And like your small town radio station sort of transceiver, I suppose.
Nice.
That's the idea I had with these.
I like it. I like that you've done like this post that goes down at the middle of this one. It adds color and depth and something interesting going up there. Imagine it like a big thick wire or something.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so cool, Jared.
Thank you.
And then out here comes out into a balcony, which is so fun. I love your balcony that you have here, Jared.
Thank you.
A lot of these corners, there's a lot of corner saloons out there. It seems like they were fairly popular. And the signs, I had them pretty basic when I first designed them without any shading at all. And I decided to do shading after a little bit of talking with Jared because I was concerned that
they don't seem out of place as much.
You almost could do a whole like A to Z of those.
Yeah.
You know,
You really could.
maybe that might be something we do. I don't know. I don't know if anybody has any interest and uses this mod, Armor's Workshop, that even could get any use out of those. I love your outside windows, and I really love that you put in the signs underneath. It kind of like emphasizes, hey, this is a window.
Yeah.
Without
I was trying
having
to,
something
because there's no blocks that are like a direct window sill that you can really use.
Yeah. And then one of your mechs is coming down the down the line here.
Yeah, and this is a good example of why we made the road as big as it is. Because this is, I think, 8 blocks or 7 blocks wide, so we wanted enough space for 2 of these to walk side by side if they needed to.
Yeah, well, I mean, even with horse and buggy and carriage and whatever, their streets were so wide.
They really were.
They were so wide, so we wanted to have that on top of it being kind of a mech area, and they're really definitely going to have it. We also pushed back all of these kilns, which we did earlier on in the video, but I just want to emphasize it again. And we
needed so much space.
We needed more space. Plus, this is going to be a whole area, and we want this to be a space for the you know, whatever we're doing here. So when Jared's got some auto smelters in here, I added a little bit more detail to the side and greenery because that color and this color is extremely similar.
Yeah, you can tell we have mud in the walls, so
yeah.
We needed to separate it somehow.
Yeah, and I like to do that with greenery. I am a sucker for greenery, and it adds depth and color, and it's natural. It's fun.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that. I added in like kind of a window there as well. I don't know. I put in one that you could see through, but our portal's right there, and it did not work out.
No.
Now I'm looking at like the level of detail of this one. I feel like these builds don't look as detailed. This should have a window.
Yeah.
Like I might put iron bars in here, and it needs a sign. Yeah, like the inside is super detailed. I love the inside of this this space. Like I'm a huge fan. But definitely we're gonna have to re-look at this just ever so slightly off camera. We'll bring you back into what's going to be happening. And then also, I mean, we can't ignore this one. I know that it's more of kind of a lesser build than obviously this one or that one, but we need a bunch of these. You know, we can't have a highlight every
single build.
No.
You need your staples to make your really good meals stand out, right?
That's right. I'm just so excited. I'm so proud of this build. This is probably my favorite one that we've done so far ever.
Yeah.
This episode, we have a lot of farms to make, and they're really big farms. They're going to go right in this area, and because they're big farms, that means we have a lot of building that needs to be done to go around them and disguise them.
Yeah, which will be done this episode, though.
Yes. So now that you know what this whole episode is going to entail, let's promptly get distracted. So there's actually something in this SMP that is kind of fun that we haven't even talked about yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Because this is a flat world, there is some unobtainables, and this is the solution for it. And it's over here. This is my brother Bryson's build. It's loading in here real quick. Oh my gosh, it is so cool.
I guess we can't really call him the forest fella anymore, huh?
No. Oh my goodness, he's going to need a new name. But it's actually this building right here. This building is our quest building, and we have an unobtainable that we really would like to get.
Just for sheer convenience.
Yes. So we've been told it's the left button. We have to work for it though. We don't just get it unobtainable without a job.
Hang on. Was it the left button or was it the right button?
Don't even with me. Ooh. Oh, what did that do? Ooh, set it down. What did that do? Okay, we're not supposed to hover over the barrel. Okay, quest. Here we go, Jared. Here's our quest. Your challenge is to create a build that tells a wild story. There must be action and intrigue.
Whoa.
Action and intrigue, Jared.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we just happen to have a little build in mind that might actually tell a little bit of a story. We've already collected the materials for this build because we have this nice little storage room now. All right, Jared, let's grab these and let's go make this thing. Boylai Hobby Time, the YouTuber who invented the universe we're building in, has this monthly art prompt. We designed this both for our build here and our quest, along with his prompt, Close Encounters. This wagon mech has a fun twist.
It's done. Almost.
Almost.
It's almost done. Actually, plot twist, it's not quite done. It doesn't tell a story currently, Jared, which
Doesn't.
means
We need.
we need to tell a story.
Yeah.
And the best way to tell a story, thank you, Jared, is to do a little of this and a little of that and a little of this and that. Jared, it's wrong. Jared,
Oh,
I
no.
put it in wrong.
Oh no. I thought you said you knew.
I thought I did, and it didn't go in right. Okay, try to get the places right. Yeah, there it goes. It placed right. And I don't know if you're not really super like I think you can kind of tell that that's like a slimy hand. Here, let's remove this, and then you can kind of see the sign say freak show,
Green
Lagoon, 5 cents. You know, it's obviously a traveling menagerie. Hopefully it's obviously one. It's
think
got
it's
the
awesome.
flinging. It has to fling stuff because he broke the bars.
Yeah, he just punched it out.
He just sucker punched it to the moon and back, and it is absolutely hilarious. I love it so much. Well, I think that qualifies, Jared, as a build with a story,
It is. It is a build with a story.
with intrigue or whatever that book said.
yes.
So shall we go get our prize?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
right here.
Kazay, this is the spot.
This is the spot.
Okay, so I don't know how that this can happen, but there's a reward in this barrel. Oh, look at it! Look at it! Oh, Jared, here it is! Here it is!
Whoa.
I know. This probably seems like the most underwhelming thing you've ever seen in your whole life, and you could probably think like, Bree and Jared, are you guys silly? Well, you couldn't get that in your world, and why do you need that? That seems ridiculous. I remember that stupid glow lichen when I'm down mining. You know, it's always make it look like it's diamonds, and it's not.
It is faux diamonds.
But this is really important for keeping the mobs away because we are in a super flat. That means whenever there is spawnable territory, it's very mob aggressive.
Yes, it is.
So now that the appetizer is done, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode.
We are going to build and disguise a sheep farm, a bee farm, a tree farm with a moss farm thrown in, not just to stop sheep, bee, and tree from rhyming. I don't know if they actually do, but we actually need the bone meal.
Yes, we do. The funny thing is we need the farms up before we get started on the build that goes around it because we need these farms for those builds.
So, I got them all in.
They look so unbelievably beautiful. Very farmy, Jared.
Farmy.
Very farmy.
Although, I don't think beautiful is the right word for it.
Well, they're about to look beautiful.
They are.
We're gonna, and it's not just gonna be putting, like lipstick on a pig.
Right.
They're gonna look fabulous. They're gonna look like they've always meant to be here.
Yeah, so these farms are pretty popular ones that you can find, and we'll link the tutorials for all these different farms and the creators that they're by. But we thought for fun, instead of me trying to do my best to explain one, I'm gonna have Bree try to explain the sheep farm.
Okay, so
Yes, that's fun.
I have seen sheep farms before. I don't think I might have even built one time. But I followed the tutorial and did not know what was happening. This is completely different than I have ever seen. I don't even know where the sheep are. I just see magically some wool popping out every so often. Where are these
If you come
sheep?
down to where I'm at, you'll be able to see them.
Oh my goodness. Poor sweet sheep. Oh my. Okay, all right. Well, let's see here. How in the heck does it work? I'm going to go into here.
Yeah,
I'm just
you can
going to
go
try
on
to
the free
guess.
cam and look around.
So
There's 16 sheep in here.
but
So-
there's only like one shearing thing?
It's actually 2. They're stacked right on top of each other.
Okay.
They activate by the same thing.
By the same thing. So they get activated.
You
Get
see-
activated and then they get sheared.
Yeah, because the sheep are, you can see that they're in glass blocks. They're like halfway in glass blocks.
Oh my, is that what I was looking at? I was wondering what the things were.
Yeah, they're halfway in glass blocks. So when they get sheared, the wool actually travels upward. All the way up to the water.
Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness.
And then-
People are so clever with these things.
Yeah, and this is a ENXO4 one that I was
Sure.
wanting
He's
to try.
he's the most efficient man on the planet.
Yeah.
That is genuinely extremely cool. That is extremely cool. And then over here I see we have a nice little bee farm.
Bee farm. This one is by Mortings.
More tings.
And then the tree farm.
This thing here.
This-
Ooh, tree farm.
This one is by This was originally a ENX04 one, but this has been adapted and made and refined by Nocular.
Okay.
And then this moss farm is by Monica.
Ooh, that's a new looking moss farm with the doors and stuff. Boy, you know, farms, the more efficient they become, the more alien they look.
That's very, very true.
They just like, they get so compacted, they don't even look like farms no more. They just look like somebody had fun with a color palette.
Right. Pretty much.
Our friend Peculiar Pine Tree Plays unfortunately got sick, so he had to cancel a few of his streams. G1 Games, my brother Bryson, and my hubby Jared, we all got together and decided we would make some progress for him while he was out, and these are the shenanigans that ensued.
Don't think he wants to do anything with the factory building here with the iron and the dirt.
I feel like he's got pumpkin building there. This one should be a melon one.
I have. Are you actually being serious? Because I have like a bunch of melons.
Yeah, and I know that I've been doing it off of his. Looks like he's got nether brick that goes around it, and then we could put like melons on the insides of this, right? So like, I think we should do that right now. That's what I think we should do. Oh man, the melons and these they work together quite well, the red and the green.
I hate that this is happening so much now. I'm like, why does this look so good?
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It does look really good.
I'm thinking melons are they're the new spruce, Jared. That's all I'm saying at this point.
Are we pranking Pine?
We're actually, because he was sick today, we wanted to do something nice for him. And we wanted to do it in the most piniest way we possibly could.
Gotcha.
But it's so pine! It's his green! It's so him.
I'm gonna put pumpkins here. That's the flowers. Oh no. No, I was kidding.
It's cute though. It's so cute. I actually like it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand.
I like it.
I think it's good.
It's very Pine. Thankfully, Pine recovered quickly, and we all gathered to see his reaction on his stream. Oh, did he find us out?
Yep, he found us out.
Jared, you're so fidgety. Be serious. This is serious business, Jared.
Serious business.
This is serious. This is a serious bit, Jared. Be serious.
Is he talking to us?
If he actually covers it up, I'm gonna laugh. If he takes that thing and like closes the blinds, that would be hilarious.
Oh.
We
Wait,
thought,
you mean am I gonna do this?
Yeah, that's what I wondered, if you were gonna shut the blinds.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought might
Well,
happen.
apparently not very well because I'm
You ran
editing
out.
signs and rotating item frames instead. I would assume that there's been stuff going on while I've been not paying
Yes,
attention.
actually, we all got together and we said, hey, we don't want you to get behind on your projects, you see.
So true.
And so
Yeah.
we channeled our inner Pine, and depending on your reaction, it's either a heartfelt gift or a prank.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fair.
We tried to think of a project that you might have not wanted to finish and do some progress for you.
Oh, things. Okay, that looks awfully green and red. Do you call that red? This actually looks really cool.
Okay, heartfelt gift. We tried to channel our inner Pine, and we were thinking you love to build with melons. You'd already put the nether brick down, and so we got together, didn't we, guys? We guys? We were like,
We did.
What would Pine do? And we tried. We're kind of the cheap knockoff at home, but we did our best.
Well, this is really cool. This is way fancier than I'm currently able to build, so this is really cool.
Oh, I don't know about that, but it was fun.
This is cool. As I'm thinking about it, I like the melon and pumpkin base theme.
It's definitely become this season's theme for you. I agree, and I think it works. It
Yeah.
works really well. I must admit. Oh man, Pine, when you got on earlier, I was in town. I was frantically texting G1 and being like, dude, can you I didn't know you were on though, but I was like, hey, can you guys stall Pine because we're gonna be late to the stream, and then G1's like, well, can you get on now? I was like, no, that's why I'm texting you, and he's like, well, he's on, and I was like, oh no. And then I was like, he never gets on. He's never early. Well, what's going on? The world has ended. And then G1's like, he's like, no, he saw it, man. He saw it. And I was like, oh no. And then anyway, but I don't know if you saw it, you had great acting skills. Anyway, but
Actually,
yeah.
I find I give better reactions the second time I see things. so that would
Oh, that is quite the answer right there.
But yeah, I logged on to test because the whatever was the.
He's seen it before.
Yeah, that was
Second time around.
That was so
It
diplomatically
was like an hour before the
answered.
stream.
We have a plan for this area, for this zone that we have been hinting at this whole episode.
Yeah.
And we need to actually collect some materials, and it is several thousand of these on a flat world. But we have a unique flat world, right?
Yeah, we do. So it's not going to be too hard, especially with the new tree farm.
Yes, the tree farm is going to be heaven sent. Absolutely had to build that. So let's collect some materials, decimate some biomes, and actually get what we need.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, after hours, and actually, I think it was upwards of 3 days.
Yeah,
of
it was a lot.
collecting. And you did the really tedious stuff. I did the bulk collecting where I attempted to get a bunch of wither skulls, which I was successful with after about a day of trying that.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable in the Nether because spawn counts and it's just a nightmare and a half.
Yeah, it is.
So
It
we need to
really
make a farm, which through all of my struggles, we were able to find a really great place for a wither farm if we want to do that, which we probably will next episode.
Yeah.
But you, oh my gosh, look at all of this stuff. All of it easily obtainable, aside from our prize, which I'm not sure where that is,
it's
but
right
the
here.
glow lichen, that's the perk of a shenanigan SMP right
That's
there.
right.
But everything else easily obtainable in this world, which makes it easily. Takes time.
It takes time.
But I mean, collecting
involves-
this in a normal world would
Yeah.
take time anyway too.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. No, just kidding. We have this. Let's get this thing in the air now. We've been doing something really fun that we think is fun. We've been doing a little bit of lore while we do our final big build of every episode. So sit back, relax, and learn a little bit more about this fun little Wild West town that we're building. Bo retrieved his paperwork from the shelf and tossed it back onto his desk where it belonged. Ernest cracked a grin. Mother get to your stuff too? She's constantly trying to tidy up as if this confounded place is dirty. It's a mining operation for heaven's sake. Bo huffed back through his thick red beard. Ernest chuckled and hiked his glasses back up from their natural resting point at the tip of his nose. It was a miracle she even made it. She had made quite the entrance, stepping out of a well-armored mech and waving like a queen. Ever since, the whole place was always organized, almost too organized. But the workers were constantly on their best behavior. They started calling her Mama Rattler. She fussed, but they could tell she loved them all. At first, he was a little leery to have her out where it was rugged and frankly dangerous living. But since the town had started forming, it was more suitable for a lady. Not to mention, any monster that dared show its grubby face would quiver in fear at anyone getting close to her boys. Sir! The chute just arrived from the smithy. Harry, a short little man, always tailed by dust, burst into their stuffy office. Excellent, the Rattler Brothers said in unison. They all clambered out like schoolboys to watch the mech slowly rest the chute in place. There was truly no mining operation on the plains like the Rattlers. Their outfit was getting large, with each building providing something unique but very helpful. They could turn out bars of the finest silver anyone had ever seen in record time. It took several hours, but finally the last big upgrade to their outfit was installed. Ernest grinned at Bo. You did it, little brother. Bo smacked Ernest back with an air-robbing thump. I don't know how you think of these things, but it's the prettiest thing a feller ever saw. What about Becky? Ernest replied after catching his breath. Bo's eyebrows shot up. Second prettiest thing. And Mother? Bo shoved a laughing Ernest. It's done.
It is. Oh, man. This was a lot.
Oh man,
This is the biggest build yet. I think it's as big as everything else combined.
It really was a ton of things to collect. 3 days of collection. I think we already mentioned that. Now we're going to tour the whole outfit. We've got actually a lot of little fun tidbits in there to show that probably did not make it on camera. But Jared, you want to talk to us about this
Yes.
mech that you've made?
To start off, this is a charcoal cart because the charcoal kilns, which these cobblestone mounds are the charcoal kilns, they produce the charcoal for other facilities to use.
The smelting and all that stuff to refine things. So that's pretty exciting. And then these two outfits here are of the same group of people. So what we have is this little staircase to kind of connect them a little bit.
Yeah.
And so this is like an office space. This space here is like a little balcony where they can have lunch or whatever. I imagine this being kind of the Rattler Brothers
HQ.
Yeah, kind of the
building.
HQ zone. Although there's a few of those I imagine the Rattler Brothers being in. Not up there. I'll actually show you the space I was imagining the two of them working side by side on. Okay, so this cart is really fun. We kind of saw a lot of these places, and a lot of them had like these little poke outs. And I love that you made this mech, Jared.
Yeah.
It's like a cobble mech. That's kind of fun. Should we try to fly in there?
Sure. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I nailed it. Did you nail it too?
I nailed it.
You're
Didn't
in?
even bonk my head.
Oh, good job. I bonked. So I like that you did that, Jared. You kind of see the cobble cart going. So, okay, so I'm going to hit this just real briefly. There's like a little chute that comes in off underneath the sign. So this is where the chute comes out. All the little cobble falling down into this zone.
Yep.
Exciting stuff right there.
Easter egg, maybe. I don't know.
I hope it is. I hope that this is like an Easter egg. Oh, and then around here, sorry, I don't want to go in too far and not collect everything. But this is kind of like a water tank. There's like water dripping on the tank, just like kind of a little detail thing. And then the puddles of water. So anyway,
I think it turned out great.
that was really fun. Thinking of the details for this was kind of hard.
It really was. Trying to fill the space, making sure there's not just blank walls of whatever.
Like, what do you do with that space right there, up there? And it was like, well, let's put a fan in. Let's toss a window in. You know, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then the sign, the office sign over here. The only
Love
other
it.
design sign that we decided.
Speaking of signs, we didn't even mention the Rattler Brothers.
Oh, the
sign.
Rattler Brothers sign.
Or
We've
Rattler
been
Co.
avoiding Rattler and Co. You can imagine after the lore you just heard, that makes more sense. But there's the sign. Okay. We've acknowledged the sign.
Yes.
We forgot to do that for the Brothers Brew. So anyway, okay.
Had to mention it.
Okay, office. This is another office space, but actually, Jared, you want to talk to us?
Yeah.
This is
This is our wool farm.
Yes.
So everything's all sorted out here.
yeah. Which I was not going to do any windows, but
Oh, yeah?
you tossed them in, and I love this idea of being able to like see the farms. Like, I think that's, excuse me, and then over here the bee farm.
Yep. It's surprising how much they cook when you just let them be.
Let them be, Jared.
And the sliding doors. I love the sliding doors.
I love your sliding doors so much. I was just going to comment on them. I like this too. Like, it connects both the buildings. Do we want to stop and acknowledge this before we go too far around?
Sure.
There's actually an opening in this area here.
I'm about to disappear.
This
doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it, but actually this is a way in.
Yes.
We did that because it's one of those, black, this is black concrete, and it just disappears. Like, you can kind of see it now, maybe.
Yeah, this is our version of the, what was it, that super black paint, black 4.0.
Yeah, that's the 4.0. Yeah.
But yeah, this is the moss farm and the tree farm as well.
And then you added a few more of the...
I did.
Added a few more.
We have the moss farm to feed bone meal to the tree farm and other farms as well. This is the on-off switch for that thing.
Okay.
You have to kind of stay here though, so if you need bone meal, you kind of have to AFK it.
This is the AFK spot?
And this is where all the bone meal goes, and then when those 4 overfills, it gets converted into blocks from there.
That's nice. An overflow zone.
Yep, and then a couple other farms I tossed in as extra. This is a string duper, so I don't know if you've seen these or not, but watch.
Wow, that looks so easy. That's unreal.
It's obnoxiously easy. I don't know why it is the way it is, but Yep.
String duper, very nice, and,
And then-
very important for flat worlds.
Yep. And then this is a propagule farm.
Oh, right.
Because the mangrove trees don't actually produce enough on their own to
Right.
sustain themselves in the farm. So.
Sure enough. So, and there's more space here if we needed to tuck other stuff. Obviously, this is kind of a behind the curtain situation, but all necessary things in order to keep us in stuff
That's
for
right.
building.
That's right.
Okay, so let's keep going around this is just another entry
Yeah,
into
that's
the
the other
farm as
entry.
well. And okay, now we got 2 ways to go. We're gonna go up there in just a second, but up here we wanted to make this second story that you put on top of the bee farm
no,
into something.
Bree.
What? What happened?
I don't know where the glass went.
Oh well, there's supposed to be a window there.
Oops.
Oh well. I imagine these are like file cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking like each brother has like a
Oh, yeah, this is the brother's main.
Yeah, and I was thinking one
offices.
plays the piano, so they could like have a little piano in the corner. And this is like the office.
I love it.
This is
I love it.
what I imagine. And then over here, I thought it would be kind of funny. Oh, we forgot this. We probably should put a door and like a "Do not enter" closed
Yeah.
sign over it, which we probably will do.
Yeah.
Because this is a little dangerous, let's be honest. Or we could do like a viewing window maybe or something. A viewing window might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll think of something there. Let us know if you have any
I
ideas.
love the
in
random
comments
door
below.
in the middle of the wall though.
Yeah,
Having a door
it's
there.
special. It's real special. Anyway, so that's what I kind of imagined the Rattler Brothers office being. It's kind of tucked away. It's not in the main entrance, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, they wouldn't be the secretary or whatever you come to.
Yeah.
So there's another window there and some stuff. And then let's go up here. Here it is.
Here it is.
This isn't really anything special other
Yeah.
than
It's a viewing area for up here. We imagine this to be a break room of sorts for the workers in the area. That small little kitchen back here.
yeah, just like something, you know, for everybody to be to cook their food and to eat their food and to kind of relax after working hard. I was kind of not sure where to put this because, okay, so like we did these 2 huge buildings and then it's like, well, you kind of want to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Otherwise,
it
it would have been super flat on the backside.
Yeah,
here.
and I'm just not into that. I want it to look fantastic from every angle. And so this walk was kind of created for that reason. I saw walks on a lot of the factories
Right.
that we looked at that were kind of from this period we're building in. And they all had like these walks. I'm not really sure what they were used for.
I wonder if they were like chutes or something like that, but ours
Yeah.
are a break room.
Or just like a walk from one building to the next. I just don't know. They
Right.
came off the ground, all of them,
Uh-huh.
and they looked awesome. But I just don't know enough about. I just don't know
Well,
enough about it. Yeah.
how these factories actually function.
Yeah, I
for
really
sure.
don't. I wish I did. Now I do. You know, like you build it and you're like, gosh, I wonder what this is for. And sometimes you can find that information. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. Then we did this, the chute that goes in to that farm. We didn't do anything like what we did for this chute. We didn't
No,
do
it's-
anything, but
Purely visual here, outwardly visual here, but I think it works out really, really well.
yeah, I do too. I'm really pleased with this build.
I love
Jared.
how all of the roof lines point towards the tower.
Yeah,
I really like that.
yeah, me too. From all angles, this just looks amazing. I just love this space so much, and I look forward to building more over here.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this next.
Before we go, we have one more really important business to attend to.
Yes,
and
yes,
that
that's right.
is actually getting we folks, they leave their Minecraft Java usernames down in the comments, and then we put you in the builds
Yeah,
as
that's
static people.
Yeah, so we have a couple new ones and then one clarification. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So this one, we're going to have driving the menagerie. Cherries are delicious. His brother watches. Thank you so much. Cherries are delicious. His brother. And he has it's a default skin, but it's not Steve, so we will allow it. His username is Zyb. And thank you, Cherries Are Delicious, for getting your brother's username in here. We sure appreciate you watching. All right, there he is.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the default skins,
Yeah.
but it's not Steve, so
It's
it
not
still
Steve,
counts.
so it works.
Yeah, it
It works
counts.
good.
So thank you so much, Zyb, for watching. We sure appreciate you. Okay, so we have another one here, which are Gardens Babylon from Lewis Rose Garden. So shall we put Lewis Gardens?
On.
Oh, let's see. Where should we put
we need
Lewis
do-
Garden? He should be a cart driver. Oh yeah, this cart right here in motion. All right, Gardens, Lewis, if this is, let us know if this is your skin, and if it's not, let us know. I don't know. We put your username in. We put it in name MC. We got a different one, and then when we put it in here, it looks like this. So I don't know if this is your skin or what. It looks cool though. I like it's very interesting. So you're gonna be driving our cart. So hopefully that's your skin. We sure appreciate you. You look awesome. So thank you for doing that. All right. So last time we put Immortal Reap's skin up, and there was some confusion about the username. Like, is it this username? Is it that username?
And we did get confirmation that
this is not it.
This is the.
Oh, that's her skin. Her skin. I think it's a latest skin. Very, very adorable. Oh my gosh, I love the half and half thing you got going on, and those eyeballs with the you got like a little asymmetrical thing going on. I love it so much. But you
it's
look
super fun.
You look more like you should be driving something.
Driving something, or
you look more like you shouldn't be bumming a ride. We may move you. I don't know where to yet, but you look like you need to be driving something. Oh man, we got so many places for different people to go. So if you would like to be in our builds here, put your Java username. Remember, it's case sensitive. Down in the comments, and you might show up in this little build we got going on. So thanks for wanting to be a part of it. That's awesome.
Oh, how embarrassing. You caught us moving all of our villagers from the really... Don't look back there. Don't look. It's an eyesore. It's an eyesore. Oh my gosh.
But I want to look.
No, stop. Stop looking. Stop. Don't look. Don't look. You caught us moving all of our villagers to their new home in our Brothers Brew area. So we're trying not to get into the pathing blocks because I'm told that stops the ride.
if you get into like a spot that's too, like a 4x spot,
4x?
Or like a 2x2,
Ooh.
it'll stop them.
All right, well, they're gonna love their new home in Brothers Brew. Still,
Yeah, we'll still have to figure out how to get them upstairs. Maybe we can grab some pistons or something.
I don't even know how we're gonna keep them in the area that we plan on putting them. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to build a ranch for our farming villagers right where our temporary villager trading hall is. So we have to find a home for everybody as well. But these guys are going in their new home, so let's do that real fast.
Yep. The idea is we get some brown carpet.
Okay.
And over here, behind the bar, we have honey blocks and put them.
How do we get brown?
We have brown wool.
Oh, our sheep farm is over here. Here I am grabbing shears, but we already have a beautiful sheep farm because we built this last episode. Look at this.
Yes.
This office build, sheep farm,
All right,
brown wool. There we are.
I need some
Brown wool acquired. And then I'm gonna fly over there. Don't look at that. We're gonna fix that this episode. I'm gonna fly over to Bryson's spot. He's my brother. He won't notice, right? If I fill up these 8 bottles with his honey. That's not gonna bother him, right? I mean,
nah.
it's just a little honey. Like, who cares, right? Whoa, he has so many bees. Holy cow! Oh my goodness. I got out by a whisker.
Hi, a whisker.
Get out of there. It's bad karma to be in there stealing honey. I don't know whose idea that was. Okay, now for the second villager challenge, and that is getting these guys in behind the bar. Yep. How are we gonna do this? So
you have the brown carpet, right?
Yeah, I've got
I'm gonna
brown
get these
carpet.
guys.
Ooh, okay.
Moved, yeah.
Get them moved. I'm gonna get the rest of this in. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful brown carpets. How'd you do that? Oh, pistons. Genius. Okay. All right. I have a bunch of like, don't go in here blocks. So
perfect.
I'll be on that, and then we're gonna watch these guys naturally pathfind. I bet you one of them's wicked on piano.
I'm sure they are.
Any guys good on piano, or hopefully you're okay with the sound of piano, because I got a feeling that thing is cooking on a fun Friday night. So what's their names?
What are their names? Oh, I don't even know. George. There's got to be a George.
One George at least.
A Philip.
A Philip?
A Philip.
These seem like good old-fashioned Christian names, perfect for this setting. Okay, here we go.
It's got to be names like that, I think.
All right, my dudes. Oh, I am so excited for you right now.
Yeah, see, one guy's already in the back there.
Oh man, he knows. Oh, here, let me help you out. Let me help you. Oh. Yeah, why don't you glitch back out? That's perfect.
Yeah, see, now they're stuck back there. They can jump all they want back there, but they have no way of getting forward.
That's an inappropriate place to stand. I hate to say. Oh, nice shot, Jared. That was a nice shot.
And then they should have access to their growing stands, I'm hoping, Put a trap door on top of that.
I don't know
And that way they shouldn't want to pathfind.
Yeah. Genius. Enjoy this, guys. I'm so excited for you. I'll bet you guys are fantastic at like mixing up a little bit of orange juice and apple juice.
That's right.
Maybe you even have some specialty cereals.
Yep.
Because those have liquid in them, right?
I don't know. I don't know what
G-rated
makes you want
drinks.
to jump on your own back bar there, but okay.
They have to see. That guy's extra short. I noticed. I didn't want to point it out because I didn't want to embarrass him, but I'm just kind of guessing. Okay.
Well, I think they locked onto their
good.
trades and everything, so.
All right, sweet. They've all been organized so beautifully. Look at these. They're all ready. It's moving day. Hey, you guys get a whole new, cool, awesome homestead that we're making for you. A ranch. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. This episode's going to be awesome.
We do know where the stonemasons are going.
Okay, well then let's do it. It's time to go, bro. It's time to go. You got a new, cool, awesome pad that we made last time.
Yeah.
You broke a lead. You maybe should
Look,
do that.
Bree.
Changing a couple pounds. What?
Look.
Oh my goodness. Get you a Minecraft man that can tote 6 villagers and 3 boats.
I know.
If he can't, do you even lift, bro? Villagers, absolutely. Look at my pixel biceps. Have you seen anything more intensely massive in your life? I don't think so.
I don't think so. And so we transported our stonemasons to the blacksmith, where they will be bunking with the toolsmiths for a while. We put the jobless villagers by the bee farm for now, and we stored the farmers in a kiln so they could be safe while we make them a farm. And then came the librarians, whose AI had gotten really stuck. Even when we freed them, they wouldn't even move a muscle. We decided to place them in a hole for now because they're not getting a build for a little while. We even started likening their hole to a very fancy Airbnb.
Doesn't have the same security guard situation as you have previously experienced, but I hear that the Wi-Fi, incredible. Incredible. I see a lot of really fantastic nights watching YouTube. I hear there's this really cute couple that play gaming videos, that make gaming videos about Minecraft in Superflat Minecraft. And they're building this really cool Wild West town. Highly recommend it. It's got a little bit of a twist to it. It's set in the Wild Imaginary West. That's right. The Wild Imaginary West. You don't know what that is? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so glad I'm here right now because you're going to thank me after this. The Wild Imaginary West is actually created by a fantastic creator called Boylai Hobby Time. He's great. I definitely would recommend watching him. And he does this whole Wild West town where like the Wild West, meets mechs and monsters. It's so fun, and they're doing their whole building. It's really great. I highly recommend it. They're called My Little Gaming. Highly recommend a subscription.
Smooth.
All right, blackout curtain time, baby. This is what you get all the ratings for. It's this right here.
That's right.
This beautiful mound. Plus, you know what? We want a little marker on this spot because we might lose it.
Otherwise, we would lose them. That's right.
Yeah, it's all part of the security.
Now it's a slightly less ugly spot for them.
Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. No wonder they call this the mound on Airbnb.
That's right.
Okay, so now we get to focus in on this monstrosity. All of these buildings have to go. They have to go like yesterday. And they
are quite bad.
We have some horses here. This pen is going to disappear, but this is not going to disappear because this is a piece of shenanigan SMP history.
That's right.
So that is going to remain there. Please don't remove these. Probably will remain too, just for the kicks and giggles. Let's get this place torn to the ground, shall we? Wow, it looks so nice here now, all except these pillars, which if you watch the first episode, you'll know how special these are.
Exactly.
So, yes. Anyway, okay, now that we've done that.
Yeah, now that these monstrosities are gone, it's time to do something we haven't done before, which is actually terraform.
I know, if you've noticed, it's kind of flat around here. It's a little flat, there you go. So we want to like maybe change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a mountain up there, which is fantastic. It's not ours. And we would like to add some terraforming to the map.
Not to that scale.
Oh, no.
I mean, kind of, but not like that.
little bumps, little bumps. Let's
Gently rolling hills.
Gently rolling hills. Let's do that real quick, shall we? Okay, it looks less flat here now, doesn't it,
Yeah,
Jared?
it does.
So, now the plan here is to build something for our farming villagers. So we'd
Yes.
like to put a nice, homestead and
It's gonna be a
ranch.
Yeah, maybe a little upper scale, probably.
Yeah, we're kind of thinking of ranch and a little bit of a farm, a little bit of both things. So we are going to fill this area full of fields, and I don't know if we have some equipment planned, and we live in a we're building in a very unique world. So everything is kind of like all the machinery is mechs, because it's like, Wild West meets mechs and monsters and radio tech and everything. So we'll have a little bit of those. I don't know if we'll build those just yet, but we're definitely going to put in the fields, maybe a few trees if we're feeling up to it.
Trees,
and
grass.
we tried to leave space for water and that kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, Jared,
All right, let's get cracking then, huh?
let's do it. All the little fields are in.
Yeah, and the windmill.
Yes, and the windmill looks fantastic. Okay, now we have some fun stuff. We're in the Wild Imaginary West. Spoiler, Hobby Time's Wild Imaginary West, and that means that we get to build mechs.
That's right.
Now, I don't really know, none of us do, with the full extent of the mech creation.
Yeah.
But there is wagon mechs, which stands to reason that there might be mechs created to do other activities.
Yeah, like plant fields or whatever.
Yeah,
Or in this case, plow fields.
So get those started, Jared. I'm excited to see what you've made here. You are an amazing mech maker.
Thank you.
You're quite the mech maker. Is it starting to come together? It's starting to look exactly like what it is.
Because it's done. All right, that's it.
Oh, McGurr, what does that remind you of? What does that remind you of? I don't know about you, but that reminds me of a tractor. It's removing a little bit of ground here.
Yeah.
It's like the wheat's been harvested. It's old, and now they're tearing up the field for another round. Usually there would be a harvester first, but fear not, that's coming. We decided after we put this in that the wheat goes so well in contrast, like with this. There'll be a harvester. Don't worry about it. But since we have this up, Jared.
Yes.
We do have someone who could be driving this tractor.
Yeah, that's right.
People put in their Java Minecraft usernames down in the comments below, and we put them into our builds.
We do.
Midnight's Dragon, one of our friends, submitted his name. He looks awesome up there.
He does.
A natural born farmer. Look at that man. If we ever actually build a mechanical dragon, though, we promise you will be the pilot.
That's right.
I don't see one going up, but you never know what we might do. Honestly, It's a world of monsters. You just never know. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, all right, dude. Enjoy the tractor driving. We have a lot more mechs to put up and other things to put up.
We do.
Should we go over to our spot and put in what is supposed to go up over here?
Let's do it.
Did you guess that you would wake up and see a mech harvester?
Help, I'm getting caught in the rails.
A mech harvester.
A mech harvester.
I'm going to guess that wasn't on your bingo card for today.
A mech combine.
A combine? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. That is so funny. I want a mech combine now. I don't even have a field to harvest, but I would drive that. I wonder how it gets smooth lines because it's walking.
I think it would get pretty smooth.
You think it'd be smooth?
Yeah, I think it'd be at least decently.
Yeah. But look, doesn't it look like it's parked in for like a commercial?
Yeah, it is. The buildings actually lend themselves to being at this angle pretty well.
Yeah,
But
they do.
But the moment you try to turn a mech that way, it's just
No, it already looks
it
weird.
deteriorates really fast.
Yeah, it already looks weird, and to have it on the axis is just, it's unrock. It's not even, it's hard to recognize it now, but it would be impossible. But
Yeah.
it now looks like it's like it's parked for a commercial.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's so fun. Okay, so what is next, Jared? What are we tackling next?
We have to build a wall.
We have to build a wall, but that'll probably be the last thing we do.
Yeah. And then we have to build a barn.
To build a barn.
And then a farmhouse.
And a farmhouse. So
and a nice big farm tree.
Yes, and a farm tree. So in our little episodes here, we've been doing lore and a little bit of a story that goes along with the builds and further builds out our universe that we're building in. So sit back, relax, enjoy a little lore about how this place came to be as you watch it all being built. She was gorgeous, thought Bo Rattler to himself as Becky pushed a golden curl out of her gentle blue eyes. He shook his head in disbelief that this amazing woman had agreed to court him. A big, gruff silver miner with no looks to speak of. He was kinda wealthy at this point, which was probably why her father allowed it. He wasn't super fond of Bo, mind you, but he hadn't shot him yet, which out here in the rough west was saying something. Oops, Becky had asked him something. What about a horse? Blessedly, the waiter walked over, saving Bo from his blunder. He paid for their meal and helped Becky into his mech wagon. His face got a little redder again, thinking how it looked like a bucket of bolts. He really should have listened when his brother Ernest had offered his new one. Becky smiled large at Bo. It's stunning how well you've kept this mech running, Bo. It purrs like a kitten. Thank you, Becky. Bo grinned. If he dropped down to one knee right this second, would she say yes? I suppose I'd better get you home before your pa comes looking for us, Bo said. He wished he was joking. Last time, it was barely dusk when the old man loaded up his pickup mech and trundled into town. Bo was lucky he didn't spend the night in the slammer. Mr. Delaney was close friends with the sheriff. Becky sighed. Yes, I suppose we'd better. They bumped arms as the mech took a slow swaying step. He blushed and looked away. He cleared his throat. So, Becky? Yes? She replied, looking curiously at him with those baby blues. Let's say a muddy silver miner bought a little piece of land out yonder and built a home, Bo said cautiously. Oh? Becky hid a smile. And why would this silver miner do something like that? Well, you see, he met the prettiest woman in the world, and he's hoping, provided her pa approves, she might be willing to help him with that undertaking. Becky's face shone, but she tried to keep her calm. I think this woman would be quite interested in that. Bo could have gotten up and danced, but he was quite glad he kept his seat because flailing around like a duck might make Becky change her mind. They passed under the Delaney Ranch sign and onto their farm. Slowly, their red farmhouse and barn got closer. Bo was a wealthy man, but that was a fairly new development. The Delaneys had many generations of that in their blood. He stopped the mech at the end of the drive. As he was helping Becky down, he heard their front door fly open. He was alarmed to see Mr. Delaney charging at him holding a rather large shotgun. Becky must have been too because she squeaked. Bo panicked a little and wondered if Mr. Delaney had overheard their previous conversation. Good, you're here. Mr. Delaney plopped the second gun Bo had missed into his hands. That darn critter is back. Oh, right, yes, sir. Bo fumbled and tried to gather himself. Becky grabbed his arm. Careful out there, Bo. He nodded and jogged to catch up to the gray-haired rancher already on his way to the fence line. They passed the barn where buzzing could be heard from various machines, probably trying to ward off whatever it was. The animals jostled and made little noises. He was just about to ask for more information when a gnarly growl cracked across the ranch in the waning light. Bo gripped his gun. A Yeti? This far down the valley? You go that way and I'll meet it head on, Mr. Delaney ordered as he brought his gun to his shoulder. Go for its chest. Bo stealthily started off in the direction Mr. Delaney had pointed. A snap of splintering wood drew his attention as the Yeti broke a pole in half. The wired fence crumpled in its massive claws. Its beady little eyes could barely be seen beneath a mess of wiry and matted hair. Bo brought his own gun to his shoulder and aimed through the sights. He'd seen plenty of these encounters, but they never got easy. He waited for Mr. Delaney to give the signal. They would need to both shoot at the same time if they had any chance of scaring it off and maybe killing it. Now! Boomed Mr. Delaney. 2 shots rang out. The Yeti stepped back and howled. It scratched at its chest and stumbled away. It crunched brush and even a few small trees in its dash. Bo could feel his heartbeat in his ears as he started off in Mr. Delaney's direction. Certainly that had won him some brownie points. Now would be a great time to ask about Becky. It's totally done, isn't it, Jared?
It is.
So we thought we'd start off at the sign, because we always forget the sign.
We always forget the sign.
Delaney Ranch, which is, of course, the store you just heard about. So, you know all about it. These are done with Armor's Workshop.
Yep.
Which is actually where all of our get up comes from as well. A fantastic mod. I don't know why more people don't use it, but also it has limits, so I understand in some ways too.
It's limited by basically if you toss around a bunch of item frames, that sort of a thing.
It's kind of like you can only have so much of it. A touch of awesome, although I think it's really stupid cool too. Okay, so we had to start off with a fence line.
Yes.
Because like it's monsters and they're not going to leave all their precious crops to be smoldered by slimes, even though slimes do find their way in here. I mean, look at that. That's our nice slime. Hi, nice slime. It's nice to see you there. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Those things spawn everywhere. I love our little. I know we've already shown these off, but I love our little rose field. That's one of my favorites.
It's so fun.
Okay, we already showed you this stuff. We're not going to re-show you anything, although we did corral in that zone over there.
Yep.
So.
Yep, we did.
And we got to fill it. That's coming soon, just a second.
Yeah. So, should we do the barn?
Should we do the barn first? Ooh, and we have to put the farmers back in their little place.
We do.
Oh, okay, we still have more to do here.
But I found this. This design was my invention. Well, the design is not my invention, but the Minecraft version of this is my invention because apparently, I didn't know this until I searched barns to put on this farm, that American round barns like this were a thing in the early 1900s.
They were cheaper to build, huh?
They were cheaper to build for a certain amount of time, but eventually things just caught up and they weren't as it wasn't that much cheaper to go with this over something else.
This is just so cool. I love this little space where you'd throw hay, and then this little build up in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think this is so neat.
So you can cart all the hay up to the top, to the loft area.
And then drop it down.
Yep.
It's just so awesome. Little side entrance here to get to it from the house.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And these were
so
cattle
cool.
barns too.
Yeah.
So.
And so there's cattle, and you'll see okay, this is a little zone for the kind of the not steampunk part, but the radio punk. I don't know what you'd call that.
I guess so.
And then you've seen these, but these kind of go back around here. So there's a couple of places where you might do some barrel racing. I don't know how old barrel racing is, but maybe not. But we'll put some.
Yeah, usually cattle people are pretty much horse people. So
so the horses. I'm looking forward to putting horses in those stables. I also would like to point out this other little mech that you did as well.
Yeah, it's just another variation of the sitting mech from the post office, but it's kind of more of a truck.
Yeah, which we'd think you'd have. I mean, park it here in some sort of a way to keep it nice and stuff, and then a little entrance into the house from it as well. This is my custom tree. I have to point this out because we're going to see Jared's custom tree, which is super custom. Mine's just a little tree.
Yeah, you did good though. You did good.
Thank you very much. Trees are fun, but they're also hard. So we're gonna get to that tree. Should we do it now? Should we get to this tree now?
Let's do it now before we.
This is so fun to think of POIs that would add to the history, add to the story.
Yep.
So you've created this super awesome tree.
Yeah, I did. It helps with looking at a photo of a tree before you go for it.
Yeah, all the shapes are it's just the cool. And usually every place has a gigantic tree. It just comes with it. And then we put a little thing here, a little swinging bench.
Yeah.
Which I just think is a fun little touch because it's of course they'd have.
Of course they would.
Yeah, they'd have a little swinging bench over there, some swinging seat. I don't know what you call that. Porch swing? Porch swing. This is a porch swing. I don't know what
porch swing. That's just a swing.
Yeah.
A swing.
Swing, yeah. So there's also a porch swing because I always, I listen to country music.
Yeah.
I actually create country music too, but I always hear about the porch swing, just a swing, and all the porch swing songs. Okay, and then this is a house. This is a farmer's house. I did most of this. This was mostly my doing.
You did the interior,
exterior,
exterior
shapes.
I worked on the barn. You worked on this. Mainly.
So this is actually inspired by the Sears build-it-yourself homes that you'd buy in the catalog. The shapes of these homes were very much like this, according to my research. So this is like a little setting area, and I don't know what they did for warmth. I'm guessing fires were a big part of that. They are
fires,
still today
furnaces,
in the
things
country.
like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like little places that you could like close off and keep the cool or the warmth or whatever in one zone.
Yep.
And this is the piano, because this is like entertainment, baby.
Yeah. And we got to use this everywhere, so.
We do. It's just a fun little upright piano. And then a little kitchen, actually a big kitchen. I feel like the kitchen should be like the zone.
Yeah, this is definitely a big kitchen here.
Yeah. So that's what this is. Big old kitchen and an ice box. I think
we got
some sort of an ice box.
Yeah.
Some water basin. You can't really do it, but you know those classic old 1880s stoves?
Yeah.
That are like metal. I tried, but I was just like, it has to be a smoker because
we could have done a Armor's Workshop one.
I could have, but then I kind of want the decorations to be. I don't mind signs, and then the creature hand was fun. I don't want to do too much of that because I want people to. If you want to build it at home, I want you to be able to do that. This is my closet.
It's a great closet.
This is my hanging stuff in the closet. I thought I was so smart. I was like, Jared. That goes out into the back here, just a back door out. Nothing crazy. I just figured that there needed to be an out somewhere in case somewhere. Yeah. This is these lights were your decision, Jared.
Yeah.
They're fun.
In a town in Arizona called Bisbee, there's a restaurant in there where all of the lights are hanging from, basically they have like copper conduit running all of the lines around. Yeah. And then the lights are hanging directly from those. And it just has a very cool effect. So I thought it'd be, instead of trying to just attach them to the ceiling, it would be like a little light being connected to the copper. Yeah. The faux copper.
I kind of imagine this type of stuff around in this universe, but like I said, we're not the creators of this universe. It's Boy Like Hobby Times, but this is our
spin of it. So
yeah, this is our spin on it. But this is a little porch out here, kind of fun, and then a little sitting area. This is we forgot the door. Oh no. This is a little kid's room. Nothing in the chest or anything, but a little kid's room, a little window up there. I thought that was kind of fun. Some curtains, and then this would be like mom and dad's room.
Yeah.
Mom and Pa's room. But these guys would be like well-to-do. You know what I mean? Look at all the stuff they have out there. Like these guys are well-to-do. This is a very thriving ranch. Okay, so then we have a little copperness going on to keep the moonsters away.
Yep.
And I think that's all the observations we have for this Delaney Ranch. Now we we need to fill this Delaney Ranch. We can't just do nothing.
Yeah, so we have to get some cows.
Yes. And shall we go saddle up, Jared?
And go get some horses too.
Yes. Horses. We got horses roaming around. We got places to put these things.
We have our
now.
horses.
And our horses. These are our horses. We actually never named our horses. If you have any ideas for names for our horses, please share.
Yeah, please share.
We'd love to know.
All right, let's go get some cows and.
So I saw some horses that I would really love to round up.
Okay, yeah, I think there's some horses just on the ranch too.
And then, oh my gosh, we have like horse. Great. These are gonna be wild horses. Wild horses. Okay, I got two. Oh no. Can I only do one at a time? I think that my horse is just so fast.
Yeah, your horse is fast, so it's hard for them to keep up.
I found this horse on day one. I'm very proud of this horse. Maybe I need to back up.
Just go sideways. They'll be able to keep up.
Sideways? We're going to moonwalk over. Don't mind us. We're moonwalking.
I have 3. How many do you have?
I have 2. I have 2 horses.
That should be enough to get them in there.
Doing your thing. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, babies. Let's go. Let's get into your new home. Let's get you in your new home. Get you. Come on, little horsey. Ooh, you look like you were a spitting image of the other one we got. Ooh, come on, baby. There you go. All right, I got all 3.
Nice.
The cow, you're probably going to sit in the area you're in, so we're not going to touch you. Okay, cool. So we put maybe 2 in there and 3 in here, because that's what we got.
Let me go grab... was there another... Oh, no. I think you got them.
Is that it?
I think you got them, yeah. More cows, maybe?
Yeah, well, let's see. We have 2 in there. We could just breed them up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
We'll just breed them up slowly over time, get a good population.
That sounds good.
And then...
We'll say that they just took a bunch into the butcher to sell some meat. Ooh, and the random horse in there. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Next thing we need to do, Jared, is get art. Where did we put those guys?
We put the farmers in the kiln.
Oh, that's right. They've been just chilling in the kiln. Oh, yeah, they're over there. Okay, so we need to get them into the... They're going to be in the barn, right?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, look at you two. You're adorable. We built you the coolest thing ever. You're going to freaking love it. Delaney Ranch. You guys are the Delaneys. Are you excited about being the Delaneys? I'm excited.
They are.
I'm excited for them. These guys are really nice to have so that you can have an ever-flowing amount of golden carrots, which are the best food in the game. Hands down, no questions asked. This is their spot. They're going to be mucking pins. That's what they're going to be doing in here. We determined that would be the easiest way to keep them. All right. You're going to be pin mucking.
Yep.
Enjoy the pin. Okay,
Pillars.
before we go, because we are going to go here just a second, I have to point out these pillars, all right? These 3 pillars at the very beginning of this world. We used these pillars to determine who was the higher jumper.
Yep.
We were getting horses. It was pretty fun.
Yep.
And I didn't want to get rid of them because they're like a little memory. So we boxed them in. Yes, they don't fit into anything. And no matter how much I racked my brain and you rack yours, Jared,
yeah,
we cannot think of a natural way to put these 3 random dirt pillars. So you put a little thing in here.
Yeah, I put a little sign like, by the side of the road, just random history things that happened.
Yeah. Here lies the famous jumping pillars of rammed earth, which makes it mysterious.
Yes, it does.
So I'm on board with all of this. Well, that is going to wrap it up for us today. If you would like to build your own Delaney Ranch, we are going to have the build schematic down in our Patreon. Actually, over in our Patreon, it's free to join, free to download, and you can make your own Delaney Ranch. Or you could yoink one of the pieces here and maybe put it in your world if you're interested in doing that as well.
And we also want to thank Boylight Hobby Time for creating this awesome world that we've been having so much fun creating in. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, he's a genius man that does all sorts of miniatures and that sort of thing. Kit bashing and all that. He's a real creative guy. So definitely recommend checking him out.
Yes.
If you would like to do that too. Links are going to be down in the description. Of course, all of our fun SMP members, especially the SMP member that built that massive thing on the hill there, their links are going to be down in the description. That's G1. And you can check them out. Pine streams this twice a week. So if you'd like to catch, a lot of times we join him. So if you'd like to catch us live, that would be the only place to catch us. So the links will be down there in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you. Oh, one last thing. If you want to be a part of this build, like Midnight's Dragon was earlier, or any of the folks that have joined us, be sure to put your Minecraft username, and we can only do Java, down in the comments, and you might wind up in our world. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.